Hello, and welcome to UniversiD&D. My name is Blake Croft, and I will be your Dungeon Master for the evening, and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome the players.
I'm Santiago Sepulveda.
Kylie Brewer.
Alex Moore.
Katie Meir.
Jacob Gonzalez.
Here you go.
Geek.
And Geek, yes. The last two are so exciting. Voice crack, and then Geek, we're always waiting. If you watched up to this point, thank you for staying tuned in to our series. We are still having fun, and without any further ado, unless you guys have anything to say, let's roll the intro.
In a world where a bunch of kids play D&D, they also try to balance university. So let us introduce ourselves formally, and welcome to a brand new land of normalcy.
Some initiative, they know the definition of getting a critting position and behind the villain. In other words, flanking the mimic to get a second attack. It's smooth and fast, prepping to cast a fireball. Hit them all with a third level blast, I know. Hope it's overcast to see destructive wrath. From a holy man, but he ain't the only man. To strike gold, he got a brutal barbarian. Every turn, the dragon lands another blow. Spitting flames like a fighter with a blessed bow. Shards of ice into the fire with no doubt. Ghostly form behind your back, sneak attack lights out.
It's UniversiD&D. We're here to work and play and earn our bachelor's degree, yeah. Now everybody sing it with me, cause it starts right now. Count it 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back to UniversiD&D. Last we left off, our 6 new adventurers had left the town of Opaz via cart, headed down to Inkbury in the south. You took the river pass once you got to the Southstead Bluffs, on which you found a cave of kobolds, which you cleared out partially before there was some inner turmoil in the group as to what to do with the remaining kobolds. The death stare.
What do we do again?
What?
What do we do with the kobolds? I don't remember.
You ended up killing them.
Yeah.
Who did that?
You killed them once they
Who would do that?
Couldn't be me.
The conflict was semi-resolved as you all headed away from the cave, deciding not to explore it further, even though Damien and Malik had entered and found a dragon skull further on.
Yeah.
You decided you would come back later. You headed south until you hit...
Fireball at some point, my guys. We're gonna get fireball at some point.
We're gonna come back.
Until you hit the large city of Inkbury. You stood at its gates. You entered the city and bought a few rooms for the night at the Shivering Ent, an inn that was just at the entrance of town before you all split up for the day. Kasha and Miria, you went to head for Melisina Moonflower, who you had found a business card for. Blitz and Blomf, you headed for the underground fighting systems. And Damien and Malik, you were looking... originally looking for a library for arcane texts. Things went a little south, and you ended up impersonating the high priest in front of the large keep in the center of the city.
Yes.
Yes.
That's where the books
Oh
are.
my gosh.
That's where the books are, yeah. Yeah, it's a one big library.
Yeah. Are so stupid.
It's
called a keep because it keeps
The books.
Oh, okay.
Unbelievable.
And that is where we pick up.
Yeah.
So we'll start with you two. Blitz and Blom.
Beautiful.
So, you all had left the Shivering Ent and come back to the Riverside Marketplace. You asked around a little bit about the fighting pits, and no one seemed to know much until you came across a large human man who you mentioned the Glaceford Gladiator to. He pretended not to know anything at first, but then said something a little leading before turning abruptly and walking away. You followed him down the center street of Inkbury, and he turned into a dark alley, where you turned and followed. He was there, waiting for you. You know about the Glaceford Gladiator?
That I do.
I assume you're here for the fighting rings, then?
Yes.
And you as well?
I suppose so.
Do me a favor and don't go shouting around about it to the rest of town. It's not entirely legal.
Of course.
Look, I don't want any of this coming back to me, but I won't say much more. Just head to the slimy toad.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah.
Well, are we using passive insight? Or anything like that?
No, that would be just like if you're trying to determine if he is lying, then you would be actively
Okay.
insight checking.
Cool. Bruh. It's not great. It's a 7.
7. It's hard. He's hard to read.
Okay.
Regardless, sir, I appreciate your help.
And tell the bartender at the Slimy Toad. Order an ale. And tell him to make it bloody. I can't say much more, but good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's
He heads
walk.
out of the alley, looking around to see if anyone had followed, and heads back to the marketplace.
Let us wait a few seconds, yes?
Of course. So we're heading to the slimy toad. Yes.
Do you trust this man?
You know, you learn to trust no one when you do these sorts of things. But if I'm being honest, I think he was being genuine about how he could find it.
Okay. Well, in that case, I suppose we should find where this slimy toad is.
Let's.
Okay, so you all are heading. So you came into town from north. So you all are heading, like west. So like further down from where the Shivering Ent was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so right, the Shivering Ent and the marketplace on the other side, and you all are heading further down the road. There are tons of people now. It is midday at this point. Tons of people just filtering through the streets, going in and out of shops. Roll perception for me.
Both of us?
With advantage, or both of you separately. It's fine.
I have a good bonus. So roll advantage.
Yeah, with advantage since he's helping.
Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
So as you were walking.
It's my first nat 20 of the.
Oh yeah, okay. That's an important moment.
Oh my gosh, that's cool. With the new dice too.
Yeah.
So as you are walking through this center street, it is not clear at first where you don't see anything that looks anything like a really. There's a few taverns, but they're not the Slimy Toad. But you keep walking and you see a few more alleyways, and you see a particularly large alleyway that kind of trails off to the left. And as you walk by it, you see a few people head into it. As you walk by, you catch a glimpse of a sign with a frog on it, with like green pus coming out of it.
Well, it's
Like,
not a toad, so. gotta keep
must be nothing.
Blumph, I believe the place we are looking for is down that alleyway. What? Is that alleyway down there?
That looks about right. Let's go.
So you head down the alleyway, and it is clearly off the beaten path.
Mm-hmm.
But you head right into this alleyway, and you're hit with a building, the face of a building that is completely run down. It is made entirely of wood, and it is just like lodged in the middle of this alleyway. And there is the sign with a green frog, and it's like oozing with this green like, slime. Like,
Very appetizing.
yeah.
Blitz, before we head in, I just need to tell you, don't try anything too crazy around these guys.
I expected as much. Seems a bit off the beaten path, no?
This is true, but I'm just warning you. They will not stop at just beating you down. if they see you try anything slick.
Thank you.
All right.
So you head into the tavern.
I can.
The doors like creak very loudly as you open them. It is, again, the interior is just as old and moldy. No one is taking care of this place. There are just a few patrons inside. You had seen people come into the alleyway, but there's maybe 3 people at tables having a sip of like old mugs. And there is a dwarf bartender behind the bar that's like shifting around, getting drinks and stuff.
Okay. I'll go up to the bartender.
I'll stay at his shoulder.
Okay. Yep. What can I get you?
I'd like an ale and make it bloody.
He looks around. Coming right up. He turns and he goes into a room that you see behind the bar. He swings open the door and looks back at you and walks through.
All right.
I believe that was our cue. No?
Sounds good.
Okay. So you both travel around the bar and into this door, which usually in most taverns that have something like this, like the dueling trunks, would be like a kitchen area. But this is almost like it's the size of a supply closet. But he is not in there anymore. You swing it open and it goes almost directly into a set of stairs that cascade down into a pretty well lit opening down below.
All right, let's go down.
So you head down the stairs. The door swings back shut behind you, and you see it's a large set of stairs, and it curves. And you are met with a huge room, way bigger than the size of the slimy toad. This is like, I mean, it is massive. It is like 3 or 4 times the size of the entire slimy toad under this as like a basement of some sorts. There are a lot of people in here. Mostly like big, tough, muscular men and women. Some of them like no shirt. And they're kind of just like crowded, dispersed amongst this room of like, it's like white or gray stone that surrounds the entire interior. And there are people shouting, there are torches on the wall, and you see at the bottom of the stairs the bartender. Welcome to the Catacombs.
Catacombs.
And he heads back up the stairs.
Cool.
Kasha and Miriam.
Ooh.
Jump back to you. So, you two had been in the marketplace looking for a Melisina moonflower. Nobody seemed to really know exactly where everything was located. It's more of a local shop-to-shop kind of basis, unless you knew specifically where something was. So no one really had a map of the entire area. So it was difficult to find, but you managed to find a tent that had the same color as her business card. And inside was a table for what appeared to be fortune-telling. And a customer had just walked out. As the two of you peel back the beads, and inside sits who you assume to be Melisina Moonflower. She is entirely covered head to toe in scarves, cloth, a peacock-like cloak, ribbons, like netting over all these layers. There's not a single bit of skin that you can see, and she wears these large rose-tinted goggles. And she sits there as you enter, her eyes closed.
Hello. Are you Melisina Moonflower?
Yes, so you've heard of me. Welcome.
I'm not exactly sure what
What I do? Well, what have you come to learn? No. Let me guess. You enter a little bit. Sit down. What is your name?
Well, my name is Alice.
Alice. Welcome. Alice, you are... And she grabs your hands. She looks at them, turning them over. You're a young girl who does not know who she is. Why is that?
I guess it's hard to be one whole person.
Indeed it is. She puts her hands on your face. You've run away from your family. I'm sorry. Well, I can only guess that you have come to speak with a loved one. A lost friend. Am I correct?
Yes.
Well, I can certainly help with that. She looks up at you, who you're still standing. For 5 gold pieces, that is.
Yeah. And pop over 5 gold pieces.
She pockets them. Thank you. Now, what is your friend's name?
Celeste.
Celeste. And she has passed on.
I think. I'm not entirely certain who she is or what she is, but she's around most of the time. But she doesn't speak.
I see. Well, perhaps we could get her to talk. Hold my hands. She grasps your hands. You hear like the environment in this tent is almost like there's things chiming, almost like wind chimes within, just constantly things moving, making small sounds. It's very vibrant and colorful in the tent, but at this moment, it's pretty easy to focus on this entirely wrapped figure that you see in front of her, in front of you. She has a very calming voice. Celeste? Can you hear me? And you see, as you look past form that you had not seen for the past day or two, Celeste manifests in the corner of the tent. She appears to be confused. Looks a little bit frightened. A dear friend has come to speak with you. Celeste is looking around. I sense her presence, Alice.
Mm-hmm.
Celeste, can you hear me? Celeste in the corner nods, still confused. Celeste, Alice is sitting right here in front of me. And she would like to ask you a few questions, okay? She nods again. Celeste is shaking a little bit, almost in fear, but she holds her head high, as if she were trying to be brave. You can ask her a question, Alice.
Celeste, are you okay? You were gone for a few days.
You see Celeste in the corner. And you begin to hear almost like wisps. Alice? Where it fades out. Good, Celeste. You can speak.
Do you know where you came from?
You see, she is shaking in the corner. And a second of delight as she realized she can communicate, if only briefly, with you, turns to almost fear in her eyes. She starts to look around frantically. Alice? Help. You see she looks around and she begins to back into the corner. She's shaking her head and she opens her mouth as if she were beginning to scream, but this time you do not hear her voice. You see the figure of Celeste begin to shake violently, shaking her head back and forth before she makes brief eye contact with you and then dissipates. I sense her presence is no longer with us.
Do you know where she went? She was really scared.
I cannot say. It sounded as if she were perhaps crying out for help.
Do you know from what?
I do not. I'm sorry. All I know is Celeste's presence was much stronger than I had ever felt before. She clings to this world. I apologize that I could not be of any more help, Alice.
That's all right. I've never heard her speak before, but I have to make sure she's okay.
I understand.
I have one more question.
Of course.
And I drop Alice and just become Miria.
She sits back in her chair.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to frighten you, but this is who I am and I can't be myself because I don't know what they are, but they're around all the time and I can't make them go away. And can you help me? Do you know how to make them go away?
I sense many figures present in this room. And you see behind her just an army of black silhouettes filling the rest of the tent, crowding in, coming closer.
I'm sorry, I have to go back, but I don't know how to make it better.
I apologize, I cannot help you there.
And I go back.
You
to
drop it
Alice.
and you see the forms fade.
Thank you.
I wish you the best of luck, Alice.
Let's see.
And are you two heading out of the tent?
Could I hear or see any of that?
So you could not hear or see Celeste, but the two of them were sitting right in front of you.
Oh my god. It's crazy.
Are you heading out of the tent?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll follow after.
So as Alice peels back the beads and you turn to follow. And you, young lady. Your name?
It's Kasha.
You seem to be a good friend of Alice's.
Yeah, well, we've been through a lot.
Stick with her. She may need you. And then her face turns to studying, almost. She starts to look you up and down. Forgive me. I've never seen skin like yours before.
Neither have I.
Make a perception check.
Whoa.
16.
She almost fidgets with something, and a piece of cloth just barely comes down, and you see the tip of a pointed ear, a long pointed ear, and it is pale pink in hue as she pulls it back up. Enjoy the rest of your day.
No, I just... Why do you wear all those clothes?
Some of us are not as comfortable in our own bodies.
Who exactly are you? By the way.
Who are any of us? I am a medium in Inkbury. And who are you, Kasha?
Someone who doesn't believe any of your crap. I'm turning on you.
You all exit the tent. You two, meanwhile,
Yeah. That was feisty.
you two have. I gotta turn my chair on. You two are outside the keep in the center,
Oh my lord.
Yeah,
Of
they're
Inkbury.
letting us in now, right?
where you have tried to
Yeah.
play impersonate the high priest of Inkbury.
That's just your opinion.
That is an opinion. You have tried to deceive some of the guards, which is not an opinion. You rolled deception. Deceive some of the guards who had led you to the front gates, and few of which now swarm around you. They had asked you for the phrase that only the high priest would know.
Yes, and you gave possibly
And you
the worst
said-
answer.
You said floating kobold.
Yeah, of course. Naturally.
To which the woman who, the woman guard who, again, they're in black leather garb, a moon, a crescent moon, that glows on their shoulder plates. She has blonde hair. Right this way.
You know, I think there's been a misunderstanding.
The guards start to swim.
Okay.
No.
There's like they're like semicircle around you. She leads you to a black iron door, opens it, and the two of you follow her through a dimly lit hallway. More guards trail behind you, following in through the door, and you hear a loud bang as the door comes to a halt. The hallway is like stone brick. Looks to be like vines and moss growing from it. It is not regularly cleaned. It's dimly lit with torches scattered about. She leads you straight, and you turn right, and then left again, not speaking the whole way, before stairs start to go down.
I'm gonna whisper to Malik. I don't think this is going well.
Why not?
You head down the stairs.
Why would the priest be underground?
It is a spiral staircase, enclosed in again the same stone brick walls. It goes down a few levels before opening up in a large room, like hexagonal in shape. And on all of the walls are what appear to be cells.
Yep, I think you're improving.
She opens the nearest.
think
She
you got
opens the
arrested.
nearest one. Your quarters, High Priest.
All right, High Priest, I'm just gonna get out of here now, and I'm gonna start walking back to the stairs.
Yeah, there's two guards now at the staircase.
Okay.
There's
Just
only
stand
3
there.
guards with us.
Here's the
No,
thing.
no, no. So you have walked into the room. 2 have followed you in, and 2 stand at the staircase.
Here's the thing. We just wanted books, okay? And we asked a guard that was guarding the river, and he said this was the only way to get books. It's a total design flaw.
I am sorry that he has said that. There is a public library.
Can we just go to that then? Persuade?
With advantage.
Persuaded with disadvantage.
I mean, if she believes
I
him.
believe in those weighted dice.
Let's go. Those 2 nat 20s.
Oh my god!
17,
Alright, the
18.
lowest was an 18.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, cheating.
Weighted dice.
I mean-
dice.
Yeah, wait, yeah. These new dice, I'm not sure about.
They're pretty
17 and 19.
The public library. That is where you were headed.
Yes, all we want is books, and the guard said we had to go through the keep.
Okay.
It made no sense.
All right. I.
I'm just along the right for the right at this point.
You know what? I believe you. She opens the door.
What's your name?
I have it here. Hold on.
I believe in
I have it here. She knows it. I just don't. No,
She forgets. She forgets.
Arabelle.
I'll remember you, Arabelle. Thank you. Arabelle.
Ninth guard Arabelle.
Wow.
You guys got off easy.
The cell
Something
door.
in the
The
cell
cell
door.
door.
Yeah,
is
just
what
making
she's
sure it
opening.
was a cell door.
Are you entering?
The cell?
The cell.
Oh.
She entered it. Okay, yeah. She opened it before you entered. You guys have not. Okay, whoa,
What's happening?
okay,
We haven't gone in
Yeah,
yet.
No, you haven't gone in yet.
Right.
Right. So she opens the cell door to let you enter the cell.
Go in, bro.
It's such a good roll.
She believes you entirely.
She doesn't
Oh.
care.
Because you were impersonating like a.
No,
a
she believes
yeah.
that your intentions were to go to the library.
No.
I guess let's go in the frickin' cell.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry that it apparently went south very quickly. May I ask what went through your head?
What were you thinking?
So the first thing that came to mind, because I've never been here, is that is a very weird design choice to have
For
to
the
go through the
city.
keep
To get to
to
the
get to
bridge.
the library, to get to the bridge, to get to the library.
Yeah, I know.
That was my first thought. And then I was like, okay, so we have to go to the keep because that's what the guard said, which is odd. But who would be allowed in the keep?
Yeah, and then it was very weird to only have 2 people be allowed to keep.
We just want books.
I'll
Yeah,
tell you
I
what.
mean, it's the public library.
I'll tell you what. What are your names?
Damien.
And Malik.
You're a cheery duo. It is not my position to simply let you off the hook, but I will go get my authorities.
Thank you.
Sure.
She turns, heads up the stairs.
Oh.
Followed by 2 guards.
You
2
got
guards still stand nearby your cell, watching you. About 10, 20 minutes pass.
They didn't take our stuff.
Yeah, like I have a huge spear in my back at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't use it though. Please.
Don't be stupid.
dude, this is nice. If we get to talk to the...
About 20 minutes later, you hear voices coming from a different part of the dungeon. It is on the opposite side, and you see another staircase going up. And you hear 2 people talking. And it's like you're catching just like the halfway through a conversation as they impersonating a god. And yes, they were trying to impersonate using magic. I promise you. And you hear a second voice. That is the voice of Arabelle. You hear a second voice. What exactly did they do? One of them, you hear the footsteps stop almost like near the bottom of the stairs. One of them used magic to try to become something else, but it wasn't you. So we were a little confused. Most impressive. I'm sorry, sir. And they walk down now, and you see Arabelle trailing behind a figure that you had not seen before. It is a human man. He is very old, like stark white hair that falls off like long past his shoulders, pretty much bald on the top. He has like a bit of a hunch and like mangled face as he enters the dungeon and slowly steps. And he comes over to your cell and looks at you. He has like bright green eyes with like a slender pupil. Like he is haunting. Leave us. I'm sorry, did you say... And he turns to her. Leave us. Right, Arabelle, like, kind of considers. These are prisoners you don't want any... And he, like, snaps. Leave us! She nods, and then she begins to head back up the staircase. But you hear her footsteps stop right at the bottom.
I think this is the high priest.
The other two guards leave the room as well.
Act cool.
Impersonating a high priest. That is a hangable offense.
Good to know.
I admire your audacity.
Alright.
Well,
What are your names?
Oh, I'm Malik. And this is my friend Damien.
Malik and Damien. I will keep an eye on you. Arabelle. She trails. She was just right at the bottom of the stairs. Yes, sir? Show these young men out.
you got off easy.
Unless it's out of this world,
What?
I would die.
So these men are like one's an interview.
Arabelle starts to approach. What? Out of the keep? They're free to go. I don't see why not. They didn't harm anyone. But sir, they pretended to be someone they are not. He whips his head back to her, and it clearly fooled my guards.
Oh.
Perhaps I should invest in better staff.
We're just testing the cards.
We're just testing the guards.
She kind of like gulps.
I take out the note of the guy's name that I wrote down. I give it to him.
Of what?
I wrote down a guy's name and I gave him a demerit for not.
Oh yeah. And you give it to who?
Give it to him.
Oh. He doesn't even read it. He tears it up. Show them out.
By the way, Mr. High Priest, the reason we got in this mess in the first place was because we were seeking knowledge of the Arcane kind. And having you in front of us, I can't think of a better opportunity to ask. Where could we find some?
There you go.
He leans in close. do not intend to be your friend, Malik. Do not misunderstand.
Oh, cool.
And he stands back.
Mm.
Arabelle comes over and she unlocks the cell. She starts to lead you out. You heard the high priest. You are free to go. I will show you out.
Okay.
And you step up.
Mhm.
She closes the door shut behind you. He is standing there. Now that you're up against him, he seems, with his hunch, pretty small. And he just stares at you. And Damon, you start to walk. And Malik, you start to walk away as well as she heads toward the stairs. He reaches out and grabs your wrist
Okay.
with like a strength that like unnatural for someone of this like fragile state.
I'm just interested at this point. Like Malik is just, oh,
Do not misunderstand. Try something like that again. And a clean cut through the wrist will be waiting for you.
I understand.
He lingers a moment as his grip kind of tightens. And he lets go.
Sir?
Farewell for now, Malik and Damien.
I'm sure we'll meet again.
May Beshaba be kind to you both.
Beshala?
Beshaba.
Can you
He
spell
turns and walks to the Beshaba.
Ishaba.
He turns and walks to his staircase on the opposite side of the room as Arabelle. Yeah, all right. Come with me. And escort you up the way you'd come. And out the black iron door. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what that was. If it were me, you'd both be hanged.
Of course.
I really liked you until you said that.
Wait, that's your job. I understand. But anyway, you know what you do know? Where the library is.
It's to the east of here. Do me a favor. Stay over there.
Time to slaughter Arabelle.
As she comes back.
I reach for my sword.
She goes back to her post by the gates and just like eyes you
That was
guys
so
as you go.
That was
Oh my God.
unnecessary.
Alright.
Good
Alright,
God,
cool.
man.
We're
We're
We
meeting
finally
again.
did the thing where
You guys will be like, hey, that's her. We're like, what?
So
Yeah, why not?
so
We
you
have a
two
whole
have
party
come out of the keep. And so you two are still down and you have just entered the catacombs. Where are you two headed?
Catacombs.
Kasha and Miriam, where are you two headed?
Did Alice witness that last exchange I had?
Yeah, she kind of lingered in the tent.
I really need to go talk to Damien. Listen, I wouldn't worry too much about what that lady said. I mean, you can see Celeste, right? She's fine.
She wasn't. I don't.
Sorry.
I need to talk to Damien.
Okay. Do you want to go back to the something
the shivering end.
Shivering
That's
end.
the slimy toad.
Yeah, but if he's not there, I'm gonna go looking for him. All right?
Okay.
You take the key, just in case.
You head back to the Shivering Ant, and he's not there. No one in your traveling group is there.
I have to find out where he went. Look, you can do whatever you want, but I'm gonna go back there with Damien.
Okay, you're coming back here, right?
Yeah, of course, once I figure something out.
Okay, I'll just go up to the room and wait.
Okay, thank you. Don't worry. It'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm rushing out to find the library.
Yeah, so you head out
Who
in the
knows?
streets. Where are you two headed?
To the library.
To the library.
So you head out east in the streets, and as you head out a little faster paced than them, but do not manage to find them anywhere on the main road.
But they said they were going to the library, right?
Yep.
Okay, can I ask around and see?
Yeah, roll investigation.
Can she figure out where the library is?
Investigation.
We didn't know.
She's gonna get there like before you guys.
She's gonna be waiting for us.
Yeah.
What took you guys so long?
0 investigation.
Oh.
It's most people don't know where it is. As you're asking on the western side of town, it's like some people remark that there is a library.
Oh. God.
Others, but nobody really knows where it
The
is.
library. Where is it? Man.
As you two walk east, the center road kind of curves a little and then continues going east. And on this little corner, there is a large building. It is looks to be like 2 stories, and it has like marble stairs that go up and pillars around the entrance. And carved into the top is the Library of the Commons.
Of the Commons?
The Commons, yeah.
Don't get any funny ideas. But there's probably an even nicer library somewhere.
Oh my god.
But let's not go there, because that seems like a really bad idea.
Not yet. Wait until we get like visibility or something.
Okay. Maybe we could learn that in these books.
Maybe, yeah. And then we go into the library.
Yeah, so you see, as you come up to the entrance, there are a few people standing on the large stairs that like kind of cascade. They come down on the front and come down on the side. As you two are approaching from here, there are actually 4 figures that stand on the stairs over there. 2 of them talking, almost arguing with each other. Where did my notes go?
Keep that.
But you see, one of them is a woman. Appears to be of like half elven descent,
Just
and she stands talking to an elven man who is on a lower step, but he still appears to be not taller, but more official and prideful than her. The woman has like graying hair. She's a little older. And the man wears like a white cloak over like white leather armor, and he has on his shoulder plate the same crescent moon in silver that you had seen on the guards. And behind him, he is flanked by 2 of the black leather guards that you had seen before.
Let's not talk to the guards.
They're on the other side. They're not guards you had seen before, but wearing the same thing.
Okay.
yeah. They don't know us yet, you know.
Hopefully they never will.
But they are on the other side. They appear to be in a like pretty tense argument.
Let's
Can we
listen.
hear? Yeah. What are they saying?
I mean, you would have to like get closer and like kind of eavesdrop. It's very loud in the city. I mean, there's people like walking all through the streets.
Okay. So
Think you can blend in the crowd, Damien? Get a better.
They are up on the stairs.
Oh.
So it'd be
what's by the stairs?
a street that goes like pretty much directly in the stairs, and there's a little platform with like pillars that you could probably stand on and listen. Yeah.
I have an idea. I'll take out my sketchbook
Okay.
and kind of walk nearby. Like, don't even look at them, but just pretend that I'm reading.
Okay, roll deception for me.
On the page that actually has writing.
Okay.
So
Roll
he's
with
reading.
advantage.
persuasion for me.
He's reading.
Persuasion?
Performance.
Performance, yeah.
Okay.
That's a good
And
one.
can I help?
Forgot that was a skill.
Can I help in any way?
No, not if you're not helping him perform.
Alright. You guys are gonna get mad. That's a 20.
Those dice,
Yeah,
they're weighted.
definitely-
Yeah.
They're weighted.
Not natural.
It's not natural.
No.
So you looking pretty natural. kind of flip through the book.
Just gonna borrow this. I don't want to be a cheater.
You're trying to nerf your own dice.
I don't want to be a cheater.
You look pretty natural. You kind of lean up against one of the pillars, and you hear like almost them like start to shout. And as you approach, the high elven man pivots. Well, before he does so, he takes a large coin purse off of his belt and drops it in her hand, almost like you take it.
How large?
I mean, there's a good amount of gold in there. I mean, it's a pouch. It's not going to be
Right,
like
yeah.
1,000 gold. Like it's in a pouch.
Okay.
But it's more than like it's a good amount. But he pivots and turns, and the guards follow him down the stairs and further east along the center road. And this woman like slumps down onto the stairs, holding this pouch of gold.
So I didn't hear anything. I just saw. The
Yeah,
gold
no,
exchange.
yeah. You kind of like approach right as they were finishing their conversation.
I'm gonna
Okay. Yeah,
go
let's
up
go
to
up to
her.
her. Yeah.
Sorry,
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes. Thank you.
Just seemed like that was not the most civil conversation.
Yeah.
What's it to you?
No, just you look sad. I just wanted to make sure you're okay. But if you're fine,
See, we're very nice people.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You're right. I am just.
Very nice people.
You're right. I'm just upset. I apologize.
it's all right.
Yeah, the police in the city, the police in the city can be a little frustrating at times. We understand.
So you just got arrested.
Yes. The leadership is not very helpful.
Well, we're pretty new to the city, if we're being honest. Who?
Oh, I did not even consider. You have come to the library, obviously. Let me show you inside.
Thank
Okay.
you.
She stands up, walks over to the doors, pushes them open. This is the Library of the Commons. It's owned by the city, operated by myself. My name is Elwyn, and what are your names?
Damien.
And Malik.
Nice to meet you both. You seem like nice young gentlemen.
So good.
I apologize if there is a limited selection here. Please let me know if I can help you find anything. As you walk in, it's a large building, and you had thought it was 2 stories before, but as you look up, the ceiling is just very tall. And there is a second story, but it is almost like the Dueling Trunks, like a terrace that like wraps around. And there are some bookshelves up there, and there's like a ladder that goes up. But there are rows of bookshelves in lines, spaces in between some of them where there are like tables for reading. Some of the smaller shelves, they look pretty sparse. I mean, there's a good selection.
Okay.
Do you have anything concerning the Arcane?
Well, it's simple stuff. Nothing too dangerous. Common things.
It is funny you should ask. It's very little at the moment. We have had break-ins during the night.
Oh,
That is what I was speaking with the Baron about. The Ageless Quill had lent us a few arcane tomes very graciously. And as soon as they were in stock here, they were stolen during the night. I do not understand. The books are free to check out so long as you return them.
that is weird.
That is very weird.
Maybe they didn't want to return.
But
Wait a minute.
someone came in after closing and had taken a few tomes. We do have one left, but not a very wide selection, I'm afraid. But
Well,
there are books
yeah.
of any other kind, if you are interested.
Yeah. Also, do you have anything on collators in your?
Ooh.
I'm afraid I do not know what that means.
Do you have anything on Beshaba?
The divine duality. Yes, there is a section you can look.
Great.
Cool. And about those break-ins you had, do you have any clues or anything that was left behind?
Well, they did not take anything except for the books. They came in 2 separate occasions and took arcane texts during the night after closing. I myself waited last night, a third night since we had gotten the books. I spent the night in here, and what I saw was disturbing. Not saw so much, but heard. In the hours after midnight, voices spoke to me. Something was in here. I did not stay for long, I'm afraid. I ran out and slept in my own bed that night, but forgive me if I do not wish to do that again. I had asked the Baron if he could lend me some of the night guard, but many people enjoy the authority in Inkbury. I am not one of those people.
Do you think that these people will be coming back for the final Arcane book or two?
And do you think we need some people to stop them if they did?
Yes, that I can only imagine that they would want the final one. They are not related, but as long as we carry magic books, I assume they will keep coming back. I do not expect the two of you to pity me, but Beshaba, you were asking about.
Yes.
I can take you to the religion section. She leads you over to just a small shelf. You can find plenty on the divine duality. We don't really carry all that much else in this section. Forgive me, it's not my personal collection.
So, reading montage?
Reading montage.
Yeah.
Roll investigation.
Do you want advantage?
We have this.
Yeah,
the
sure.
same
If you're
offer, you
both
can
if
just
you're
do
both
it.
reading through those, then advantage.
Let's both roll, see which die.
Yeah.
See if your dice cursed or not. So I rolled 20.
Alright.
23.
Yep, yours is a lot better. 12.
Hey!
Where are my notes?
The glasses will kill me. You were like,
Okay, so it's not that hard to find the name Beshaba. You pick up a book on the divine duality. It's simply called the divine duality.
Okay.
And you read through it. The divine duality is the currently worshipped pantheon of gods in Everidge. Is at least the one that is sponsored by the government in Everidge, in the Zeronian Empire. There are 8 gods in the divine duality.
Why they call it a duality then?
Hold on.
Because it's like good and bad.
God,
Probably.
almost like I named it after. No. I just picked a random name.
It's from a generator.
Yeah. Mirkul
I'm not gonna write all this.
and
Very cool.
Mirkul and Kremura, Beshaba and Pelishim, Sirik and Yidrim, Bane, and Amiel. They're in pairs. And they, like you said, represent the law and chaos and the good and evil of the world. So each one has a counterpart. I said them in pairs. They are their own counterparts. They are the gods of birth and death, misfortune and luck and happiness, lies and truth and knowledge, and tyranny and war, justice and peace.
Which one was Bashaba?
Bashaba is the goddess of misfortune.
Ooh.
And they worship her. Okay.
My man cursed you.
Yeah, he wished misfortune on us. What an asshole.
100%.
Or it's like, ooh, hope Bashaba doesn't kick your butts.
You literally said Bashar would be with you.
Oh.
He said Bashaba would be kind to you.
See, and he,
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's fair.
I think. What was I said?
The high priest.
while that's happening, is there any way I could purchase a map or something that would help me
Yeah,
find the library?
Yeah, with the 0 investigation, there's a map shop right. No, there's a map. There's a map. That's a 0. There's a map shop right next to the Shivering Ant.
What's on the one magic book they have?
Oh yeah, so she has it behind the counter. Give me 1 second. But you find a map shop. It's called the Tattered Scroll, and it is nearby the Shivering Ant. It's nearby. It's just they have like glass display cases, and they have a few maps. They have a full map, like hand drawn. It's very rough map of Everidge. There's like no color. It seems to be like someone like hand drew it off of like what they had heard and like trying. But there's a map of the city. And there's a few other maps. What are you looking for?
Map of the city.
Yeah. So yeah,
Gotta find it.
you can purchase. It is a dwarven woman standing behind the counter. You find what you're looking for?
Yes, I just need to buy a map of the city.
Oh, sure. Inkbury, the Commons, or the whole city?
Where would I need to find a library? I need to find my friend.
Oh, yeah. There's a public library in the Commons. It's like due east, and you'll hit it.
Thank you. Then I don't need a map, and I'll.
Do you want? And then you open the door. This dwarven woman just like realizing like you just like she lost her own business.
Yeah.
Telling you where to go.
Poor choice.
Yeah. So you head due east. On the road.
Stop giving directions to people if you're selling maps.
You head due east.
Wisdom.
You head due east on the road, and you do come to this corner where there is this sprawling staircase with a library, the Library of the Commons. And you walk in, and you see they have been reading
Are you still?
the religious texts.
So, genuine question because I don't remember.
Yeah.
I had Valkyr Blitz Deity written down. Did you ever say that?
Yeah.
Or
I did.
He said
okay.
it. Did you say it to the party or just to Allura
Second
Nightingale?
question.
I said Valkyr in front of the party to Allura Nightingale.
Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't
So
sure
I
about that.
want to make sure I didn't just write that down as Jacob. So I'd also like to look for a book on that.
There. Okay. Roll. Well, I guess you're looking in the same section.
Yeah.
So 23. There are no books on it.
Okay.
Well, what'd you roll? What'd you roll?
He rolled 23. I rolled 12.
That's not one of the gods, right?
23. It's not
He
one of the
didn't say,
of
yeah.
the divine duality. You actually with the 23 as you pull out all these books and like speed read through all of them.
Reading all.
You do. There is one mention of the name Valkyr.
What's the context?
Why does it make me so giddy that you guys are researching?
There's just This is the lore session. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just can we have the lore dump book? Just all the lore.
Shall I ask?
But as you pull this, it is in a book called Primordial Traders.
Hello?
Oh,
Oh. And you're just like,
that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
primordial trader.
It is not about Valkyr. It is not about Valkyr.
Traders as in like trade, like I'm trading this with you. Or traders as in
Like,
trader.
Alright,
Oh my god, I
I'll
totally.
let you guess, Blum.
I thought you meant TRADER.
I thought
And I was
so
like,
too. I was like, oh.
So wait,
Did you guys really think that's what I
Yeah,
said?
that's
Yeah.
Oh my god.
nope.
No.
Traitors.
Oh.
Okay. I'm
You
just
were
dumb.
totally-
He's a traitor.
Oh, it's like really cool. You like would
What a
trade.
good guy.
He's a merchant.
Yeah, merchant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a
What are
merchant.
they?
Okay.
Thank you for watching this episode of.
Trading like rocks or something.
Yeah.
I didn't think that at all. But
Okay.
Traitors.
Sand.
No,
free
traitors
warrior.
as in someone
It was a
who
bluff move.
Right.
commits treason, like or
As
something
someone
like that,
would
yeah.
assume.
Yes, as one would assume.
Okay, who did
Hey,
We
hey,
didn't.
come on,
We
come
are not
on,
one.
come on.
We're the dumb side.
So it's not about Valkyr at all, but you do find one mention of him, and it is in like the appendix in the notes, and it is like a footnote, right? And it is a footnote with a number, and you go to the page. It just says. It says, newly thought to be Valkyr. That is the only presence of his name. But you go to where the footnote was, and
Page is ripped out.
Sincerely hope.
no, and the footnote is on the word Procan.
Procan.
And are you reading that page?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it is a page about Procan, and he was considered to be one of the old gods, an old god of the sea.
Ooh. Propane.
Cool. Okay. Magic.
And did you read the rest of the book? It kind of seems like very biased against these old gods, like government propaganda bias. You know?
No. Oh yeah. Okay.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
Okay. And you're asking about the arcane text.
The
I feel bad. I'll get back to you guys in 1 second.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry.
But yeah, we're reading.
I'm
the
sorry.
same
They're
page.
reading my whole lore over here. No, I have plenty.
I just love the the image of me and Mal.
We're like
just the
we're
same
both
page.
holding
like,
one like side of the book.
What is it?
That's so cute.
Yeah. So you're looking for the magic book.
Yeah.
You're asking her about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Magic book.
It just says.
No, there it is. Okay.
the magic.
Yeah, so she gives it to you. It's behind the counter. It's called Formosa's Ward, a breakdown of abjuration magic.
Oh.
So as you read through it, the book goes into a great deal about abjuration, which is a school of magic, like where it was believed to come from, how it was used, and it goes in particular detail about a few spells, including but not limited to. It goes into detail about mage armor and absorb elements, which are written out as like full instructional like casting guides. They have like diagrams, incantations, like body movements needed to cast it, all that stuff. Yeah, but it talks about the origins of abjuration, and it says like these spells, they're great for defending yourself in any situation, and they can protect even like the squishies of people.
Someone wrote this as an asshole.
Squishies. Yeah.
Squishies.
God, whoever wrote this must be. So yeah, that is the arcane text.
That's the whole book.
So you two explore those tomes,
Am I in the right one?
and you enter as they're reading
I
this.
see.
Yes.
Ah,
Back to you two.
Perfect.
So as you enter the catacombs, so again you see this sprawling, almost like another civilization underneath. These people all have like scars, huge tattoos all over their body. They're wrapped up. Some of them are like bloody, but there's like a few like crowds that like gather in like different places, and you hear people shouting. You hear like gold, or you see gold being waved in the air, It's like people are placing bets and like throwing things.
And is there like a central ring where
So
everybody's, like,
there's like 5 different like crowds in this section, and there's a few as you get like closer and you see like past all the people. There's a few like hallways that go to like other places. But you see that there are these like crowds that you assume kind of are circular form around either an actual ring or like a makeshift ring. They're very dense. There's a lot of people down here.
right.
But people fighting.
Is there like I forget what they're called, but it's like people who take the bets.
Yeah. So there's people like in every crowd that are like taking all the gold and they're like shouting things out.
Is it just random people, or is there like a place that you go?
So as you're sitting at the staircase, kind of like observing this, you see after a few minutes like they take bets and they all go back to like through a hallway, and then they come back through into the room.
That's where to go, I think.
Believes that is where we go, Plump.
Let us go.
Maybe we can sign up for a couple fights there. Yes.
Yes, that's the plan.
Figure out what this place is all about. Yes.
Win some money.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have 9 gold.
I have 15.
So as you all head back into this hallway, you walk around the crowds of people, and you head back through this hallway. It again is just like pale gray stone, and the shouting behind kind of starts to dull out as your own footsteps echo through this hallway. It goes for a little while, and it opens to a smaller room. This one's about the size of probably half the tavern that you would come out of, but it is like wood interior, and there are tables here where there are a few people sitting having a few drinks, and a large almost like a desk at the back where are you entering this room?
Yeah.
An orcish woman who is pretty heavy. She takes up a large part of this chair that she is sitting in, leans back and is talking to a few people on the side.
Sup, sweet cheeks?
Let's completely American
Let's
accent.
doesn't say that. How's Alex talking?
I suppose we go up to her and ask.
Well, I don't see any other options, so
Let's
yes.
do it. Let's go up to her.
She's speaking as you walk up. She's speaking to just a human girl. She appears to be a teenager, maybe 18 or 19. Speaking to her
Excuse me, we'd like to fight. I feel like sword.
she looks you up and down. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
That'll do.
Mariana. Mariana. And another human girl comes out with a clipboard. Yes. You sign these folks up? Yes. What are your names?
One moment, yes. Pull Blanc aside. I'm gonna whisper. I'm whispering this, but I'm not actually gonna whisper. Right?
Stage whisper.
Stage whisper.
I don't believe we should give them our actual names. Maybe what do they call it? An alias of some kind.
Oh, like a secret name.
Yes.
Yes, let's do it.
Like your father.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right. I'll start.
Okay.
My name is Sklompf.
Nice.
Boom, inspiration.
Yeah.
I love it already.
Nice. Sklompf.
All right, Sclump. How do you spell that?
C
Okay.
H L U E
She's
M
getting more frightened as to how it's gonna end.
M
3 M's.
F G H.
All right.
T
Okay.
H Got my last name.
There's more?
I'm asking if you need a last name.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Cald.
Nice.
Got her. I'm terrified to ask. All right.
A. L.
Nope. That seems more regular.
P.
Okay. All right.
H. D. Period.
All right. Well.
You need a middle name too?
No, that's all right.
Okay,
that's all
okay,
right.
good.
Welcome to the catacombs.
Jesus Christ.
Chuff good.
It's pronounced
Chef
Chlomf. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, welcome to the catacombs, Shlomf. And your name?
You had so much time to think about that.
I'm in character right now.
Yeah. Why don't you try it sometime?
Sorry, Blitz had so much time to think about that.
Silb. Silb. Like Blitz backwards. Silb. Yes.
Oh my god.
Of the burning shell.
Nice.
That is all.
She looks you directly in the eye. She can. All right. Well, welcome, Shlomf and Sil.
Silb.
Sil. I'm so sorry. Welcome to the catacombs. We can get you signed up for a fight. You're both fighting.
Not each other.
Yes, we are both fighting.
I'm afraid there's the assignments are random.
Ooh.
Do you have any kind of tag team options?
We do, but that is for more acclaimed fighters. Maybe eventually.
You haven't heard of Chomp? Chlomp?
Shlomf?
Yes.
Yes.
No, she looks back to the orcish woman. No, can't say I have. I'm sorry.
There's something I want Blitz to say. Son of the glace-forged gladiator? You believe he is not acclaimed?
The orc woman sits up.
I.
What was that?
What are you looking at me for?
Son of the glace-forged gladiator.
She stands up. She's wearing very just ragged clothing. She props herself up. You're the son of the Glaceford Gladiator.
He is.
You're the son of the Glaceford Gladiator.
Yes, but think of it. All of the talent, but none of the other negative stuff, yes?
Mariana, she'll help you.
Oh.
She goes back to her seat.
Good RP, good RP.
I pulled Blitz for a sec. What was it?
Blitz, the purpose of the fake names was so they don't know who we are.
They don't know your name. They know your father's name, but they don't know your name.
Yes, but you didn't make up a name for my father. That is actually my father.
Yes, but they do not know. You are not taught of this. See, that was our way. Imagine if we got put up, if we had to fight each other.
You do not know what my father has done.
You would have fucking killed me. I do not want to fight you, Blitz. But Blum. Think of it. She seemed impressed, no? And now I think that was our ticket to the tag team you were mentioning.
All right. Let's just do it and win some money. Not
The
happy.
orcish woman sits forward. Changed my mind.
Well,
Plump, you said?
Yes, Chlomf. Cow.
Son of the Glaceford Gladiator.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
That's true.
I know.
Yeah, you only get one per episode,
They've
bud.
both been.
Shake my head.
Sorry, guys.
I was also myself out.
I will respect your wishes. I'll put you up against... The smirk comes across your face. Some of the best fighters we have.
That sounds good to me. That's what I come here for.
Right.
That was not a good idea, but that was not a good idea.
It's okay. We'll see what
Mariana's like, all right, you're all set up.
Like CR25.
You'll be ready. The fight's tomorrow. So you can stay here if you want to do some fights in the regular fights. You still can, but I think I know what Tatiana's talking about.
That sounds good to me. Thank you.
Okay. Do we have our matches already?
It's all done for you.
Would you mind telling us their names?
And she looks back at this orchestra. Tomorrow.
All right.
Then, want to warm up a little?
I'd love to warm
Want to
up.
participate in some, if you'd like to participate in some of the regular fights, yes?
Of course, yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get absolutely destroyed. I already know. Probably.
God, let's
I
do
mean,
it.
you go down every single session. You
Yeah.
gotta
Oh!
It's not my fault.
Hey.
Gregor and Orson are they're waiting to fight as well. You two can fight them.
Which one do you want to fight?
You see stand up like one like huge, hulking, half elven man.
Do you want to take him?
I think he might be more in your weight class. Yes.
And the other one is like a dwarf, and he stands up. He's got like huge muscles, but like way smaller.
Which is which? No, I'm not talking. I'm saying this to the girl.
Oh,
She's which?
the strong looking one is Gregor.
The
Gregor.
strong looking.
They both look strong.
I'll take Gregor. I think Gregor and I'll get along.
Okay.
Not.
The two figures look at each other. The dwarf comes up to you.
I knew it.
Oh, God dang it.
Nice to meet you. I'm Gregor.
That voice.
What?
Hey Gregor. My name is Shalomf.
Interesting name. Walks through the hallway.
A nice guy.
And Mariana starts to follow. Oh, and you'll be fighting Orson. And this huge, like probably like 6'5", half elven man. You'll be the next fight. Shlonf will be first.
I'm gonna walk up to the half elven guy.
Okay.
May the best. I can't say man. May the best fighter win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that.
I'm so dead.
You're done. He doesn't shake your hand.
I go to Blitz one last time. Okay, Blitz. I'm gonna go up first. Just be calm. Get yourself psyched up.
Well, I am royally screwed.
No, you'll be fine. Listen,
You start to walk as one of the crowds like separates as you see them dragging like just a bloody figure.
Oh God.
That like dragging him out off of the floor that this crowd is around at. And one person's like hand is raised.
Oh my gosh.
As you start to walk in.
I mean, look at that guy. You're gonna make the other guy look like that guy in a second. Look, trust me. I'm going to be in the crowd cheering you on. Okay? You're going to be fine.
Blumf, I don't think this is a fair fight.
She takes Blumf and walks him into the ring.
Okay, bye.
And Gregor follows the dwarf.
Best of luck. I'll watch you from the crowd.
Gregor the dwarf like pops his knuckles, and Tatiana stands in the middle of the ring. This is Chlomf and Gregor, both new fighters.
Does he still have all of his gear on him?
Yeah, like
I
the 4 foot
assumed you
sword
take
and-
it.
Oh yeah, I take it.
Okay.
Yeah, so
okay, just
yeah.
making sure we're not.
And
like,
she
Just coming with my girlfriend.
and she tells you that.
Okay.
This is Chlomf and Gregor. They're both new fighters. Place your bets now. Before and you see like people like yelling. It's about half and half split.
I start putting my gloves on.
Okay.
No one's gonna bet on me.
He's gonna be like, I'll bet on you. I'll bet on you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can win a lot of money.
I'm gonna.
Or
If you
Can I
do
give
well,
money to someone right now?
Yeah.
So- okay, I'm gonna give 4 gold on Blanc. I'm gonna bet on.
Okay.
Ooh,
All right.
big spender.
4 gold. And Blom starts to get less bets than the other one.
Uh-oh.
They're betting on the door.
Yep.
Usually-
Chlomf has this is actually his first fight. He's that new of a fighter. Gregor is also a new fighter, but you've all seen him a few times earlier in the day. And you can see like he's pretty bruised up.
Cool.
But yeah, so he starts to get more bets. All right, I want a fair fight. No weapons, no armor, and no groin shots.
Of course.
Without further ado, I will let you at it. And she like
She's
steps back,
saying no magic.
She
Um,
does.
My
and-
only hope.
I think it's like an unspoken rule.
and the crowd comes back together where she had walked out. Gregor stands in front of you, and he starts to stretch. This like shirtless dwarf with a long red beard stands in front of you now, pops his neck.
Man, the no groin shot rule must be tough on him because it's like, yeah.
That's
All right.
true.
Roll initiative for me.
Let's
Nice.
go.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a 10.
Okay. All right. So as you both start to like take your positions,
Mm-hmm.
he reaches out his hand for you to shake.
Oh, thank you, sir. I go for the handshake.
He shakes it.
Nice.
He's
Yeah,
a nice
back
guy.
Oh,
Too bad I didn't get matched up against him.
I love a good fighter.
And then he like walks over to like the back of the ring, and with like furious speed like charges towards
my
you
God.
with a running fist and like goes to hit you. Does a 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay, and you don't have armor on.
I do not.
And remember that for your fight as well.
So what is that? Just 10
10
days?
plus dex.
10 plus dex.
10 plus dex.
So 9.
What's your...
Oh no!
Player problems,
You're gonna get
player
murked,
problems.
So he hits you. Fist is 1 plus strength.
1 plus strength, yep.
Yes.
So he hits you, and you take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
He pops you right across the jaw as he comes charging towards you. That is the end of his turn.
5 bludgeoning damage.
It is your turn.
Kind of feeling it. I spit out a little bit of blood. I'm like, okay. And I try to, with my fists still raised, I try to run in close and try to just sock him right in the nose.
All right, roll an attack for me.
The 15 hit.
Yeah, 15 hits. Rolled. So
And just
1 plus
the
plus
3, so
strength.
4.
Okay, 4.
Nice.
Doesn't he hit like horny?
What?
Unarmed?
What did you say?
Don't half-orcs. Doesn't he have a thing where he hits very hard when he's not?
No, half orcs don't. No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
Did this happen in this session?
What? No,
Well,
he
I
got,
was raging last
Yeah, he was
session, so
raging. He got
I
extra
did
damage
like
'cause
6
he was
damage
raging.
last time.
So it's 4 damage.
4 damage, yes.
All right, and he kind of like you like hit him right across the jaw. He squares back up. Comes from the uppercut.
Oof.
That is really good. 19.
That hits.
Damn.
Yep. So that again does 5 bludgeoning damage
Oh.
right in the jaw. It's your turn.
Alright. 5 that is. Okay. Kind of feeling that one a little bit more. Like, ooh. And I just kind of take both of my fists and I like, try to hammer the top of his head because he's
Okay.
a short
Roll an
man.
attack.
Nice.
Hammer fist.
That's funny.
Does a 14 hit?
14 hits, yeah.
Oh.
Cool. So that's 4 damage again.
4 damage again.
Go long.
Okay. Now he
I'm
like
so nervous right now.
he staggers back, and he actually runs back. So you get an attack of opportunity as he runs back.
Get it.
Perfect. Is that? Do I have to roll for that or?
Yeah, you
okay.
can roll damage.
Cool. Roll damage.
No, I'm sorry. Roll an attack.
Okay. That is 19.
19 hits, yeah. So again, 4 damage. As he's backpedaling, you like jab him right as he like gets out of your like fist range, and he runs back up and does like he jumps up and goes for like a double kick.
Oh.
15.
Yes, that hits.
All right, so that's another 5 bludgeoning damage.
Woo!
How you looking right now, Blump?
I'm looking. I kind of have a thumbs up.
And as this happens, like double kick right in the jaw, the crowd goes. Some more bets are placed on Gregor.
Nice.
At this point, I'm like
No, that's good
winded
for you.
from that attack.
If you win, you win more money.
Great. I'm going to. What is he now? Is he still like?
He's still in your melee, yeah.
Perfect. I get my composure again. I put up my fists and I try to do like a fake out. So I like one fist and then I quickly do like a jab right here in his side.
Okay.
And I'm going. Actually, oh, good idea. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna do normal attack.
Okay, roll an attack.
Ooh, that is a 20
Yeah, that
something.
hits. Roll, so 4
So it's just
damage.
another 4 damage.
Okay, so he is looking really rough now. As you finally like hit him right in the side, you start to like see him like curl over, and he starts to look really rough.
This guy's good.
I'm gonna increase my bet on Blump.
Okay, all right, and you
I'm
do.
gonna throw in another 2 gold.
Okay.
Get
As he's like staggering about, you see him go for another like left hook, but just goes wide.
Ooh.
As he like
Nice.
starts to like stumble over. Your turn.
Seeing that he's stumbling, I take a few steps back and I reel in a really wide hook
All right.
to just the right side of his
Roll
jaw.
an attack.
Come on. Ooh, that's a 20-something. Yeah, like 20.
And that's 4 damage.
23. Yes.
So as you reel around with this right hook, as he's like staggering about, you hit him and like teeth like fall out.
No!
As he does like a 180 and falls on the ground.
Yeah.
The whole crowd goes up.
I raise my fists and look around the crowd and yeah.
Yeah, and some of them like look like really disappointed. 2 of them like start to carry off Gregor and they like smack him awake. The person you put in what at this
6
point?
gold.
So you get 14 gold in total. So 8 more than what you had before.
So another
Yay.
14.
Nice.
Yeah. And so one of the people from the crowd comes out and raises your hand.
Nice.
Nice.
Mariana comes back through.
The dwarf is really
That was a good fighting.
weird.
I didn't watch
you're
it.
done.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
I didn't watch it, but I hear good things.
Thank you. I looked at everybody in the crowd. Chlomp va chikald.
They like don't like you, as you're like stuttering through the name. They're like, "What was that? Huh? What?"
Perfect.
Tsilb, it is your turn.
Okay.
You're up
It's
against
Silb.
Orson. Silb. Sorry, I'm still getting used to it.
Yes.
Orson, the half elf. Let's get this over with.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
I go up to Blitz for a pep talk. Okay, Blitz. This is going to be a piece of cake. Just put your hands up. To yes, just like that. Just like
All right,
that.
I want a fair fight.
Go. You got it.
Okay.
You heard the rules before. All right, roll initiative.
Oh
Bruh.
my God.
I'm gonna, guys, what do I use?
I'm gonna
The
bet.
new ones.
Ooh, okay, 15.
Okay,
That's pretty good.
okay.
15 total.
Yeah. Nat
So-
16, shitty dice.
So make a
Bruh.
regular basically another initiative roll because you rolled the same initiative.
Oh, no way.
To 1?
Okay,
Nice.
he rolled 9. So he goes first. But as you two like charge, like are you like shaking hands or anything?
I'll look at him.
Don't look like.
And back up.
He doesn't shake your hand. and he backs out before. As you both start to charge with each other, he like steps right just as you're about to hit him, and comes with an uppercut.
Oh. Ooh. Just walk it off, Blitz. It's okay.
I didn't get hit yet.
Oh, just kidding.
17.
Yeah, I'm sure he won't
Okay, I got
roll
it.
over
Okay. Did I see them? What is it?
Oh, he's rolling for damage.
He does 7 damage.
Wait, why are you rolling?
Because his attacks,
Or
he's so good at
magical
martial
thingies.
arts
Yeah.
that he's.
It's an arm strike.
Oh.
7 bludgeoning damage as he comes like diagonally across your jaw.
As I see this first punch, I see he's a very.
And as he dodges out of the way,
Holy shit.
he goes for another one as he like jabs you right in the head. That's a natural 1, so he misses as you like get hit just out of the way of his jab.
I put.
It's your turn.
I put.
Oh, you're doing
I
something.
put 5 gold on Orson.
Yeah, and you see like everyone's betting on Orson at this point. It's your turn.
Come on, Blitz. Alright.
Yeah,
So
Blitz,
I'm
you got
kinda-
it.
That knocked my friggin'. Oh my lord. So. My entire hand is red right now.
Entire arms.
Oh.
Yeah, just a
All
nice
right, roll an
clean
attack.
right jab, and that is a. Do I add strength and all that?
Add
stuff?
strength.
Yeah.
Okay, well it's like a 21, 24.
Nice.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Roll
I was
damage.
waiting for him to be
So
like-
that's
It'd be 4 damage.
4 damage.
He's
Yeah.
not
So
Nice.
as you like pop him with a jab and hits him like right in the jaw. It's his turn.
Yeah, Blitz.
Oh,
I shouldn't say that. Yeah.
16
These guys aren't even the good fighters. Who are you fighting tomorrow?
and 24.
24 damage?
No.
Oh, to hit.
To
yes.
hit
They
as he
both-
takes 2 attacks. I'm guessing that hits.
I'm dead.
So as he jumps up,
Just double his health.
he jumps up and like does a spin and like boom boom kicks you on both sides.
Monk be like.
So it does 9 damage in total.
Okay.
9 bludgeoning.
So
So
I just got my shit rocked. So I'm as like this fury is going to just imbue inside
You're not
me
down.
because
Oh.
I'm
You're
not
so
down.
hurt. I am like on life's last whatever,
Breath.
and I'm like, and like,
Oh, no.
I'm gonna reaction
Oh.
and like try and sort of hide it, but I'm gonna punch him with electricity.
okay, all right, okay.
Oh.
Is that like
It's a dex save.
Ooh.
dex save?
Oh no. Looks at the monks.
8.
It fails, and I'm going to use my
the max damage.
Wrath of the Storm, so it's going to be doing 16 damage.
Oh.
16 damage.
In total?
So as he, you just like roll a sleight of hand check for me.
Oh damn.
No. 18.
So
There's
as
17
you
technically.
just like as you clasp your holy symbol with one hand and the other one comes back as he's hitting on the ground, you with this just shockwave of a punch, you hit his shirtless body and you see like ripples as electricity just hits and boom. And as he's like spinning, he like keeps spinning in the air and then like falls unconscious.
That was a slip.
And like the whole crowd is like,
Wow.
so take that gold away for whatever you bet on the other guy.
Oh my god.
I'm at
But-
2 health.
You had seen a guy bet 5 gold for Blitz, and they handed back 40 gold.
Oh my god!
Like he was bet so hard against, because this
Dude,
guy
you
is
gotta
like
move from
a
that guy.
beefcake.
Wow.
But-
Incredible.
Somebody comes out from the crowd and like,
It's so like.
Your hair's on your face right now. I see.
yeah. So
The
Tatiana,
windows come down.
wow, that was good fighting.
Adrian.
Orson has a perfect record. I guess you stopped that.
Wow.
Bro, magic big light.
That was impressive. Are you two looking to keep fighting, or
I
Was that it? They don't get paid?
Yeah, how much do I get paid?
Oh, the regular bouts, yeah, that's just, they're 10 gold apiece. for the win. We'll pay you in the back.
Well, I think we're good for today, yes?
If you want to keep going.
You're like falling over.
Let's see this. Well, let's just go collect our payment.
So she takes you in the back.
I carry him like over like my shoulder.
10 gold apiece.
Yes.
And you all are heading out of the catacombs?
No.
Okay.
Ooh.
Talk to Blomp. Blomp, I am in no shape to fight right now. I will buff you up a little bit, and you can take another fight. Yes.
I'd love to.
Yes. Are you like really beat to crap right now? Or like?
I'm
on a scale of 1 to 10. How beat up are you?
I'm at a
Scale
little
1
under,
to 27.
under half my health.
Under? Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of be like, good going, Blomp. I'll shake his hand and cast Cure Wounds.
Nice.
Which
This is
Cure
so
Wounds
anime, I love
2d4.
it.
What is Cure Wounds?
Cure Wounds is like
Depends on what you
1d8.
cast.
1d8 plus
I think
spellcasting?
I thought it was
and
1d8.
if you it depends on what level you do it to.
I think it's a
It
D8
increases.
actually.
I think
Let me
it's
go to my brass.
D8 plus spellcasting?
Dude, who even knows cleric spells?
It's
It's
1d8
a D8
plus
your
spellcasting.
spellcasting modifier.
Give me something good, please. Please.
You so much.
Okay,
I
7
know.
health.
Hey, it's pretty good. 7,
19.
19. Alright, I'm ready
And
for
as I'm not a great magic user yet. I'm gonna. Well, I don't know if I can even do this, but I was gonna say like as an accident, it'd be like blessing him, using bless.
Yeah, do you,
Would
you
I
have
be able
bless
to do
prepared?
that? I don't mean to do it because I'm not
It's a cantrip.
good at controlling it. Yet.
Ooh,
No, bless
good
is
RP,
a
good RP.
level 1 spell.
Good
Oh.
RP.
Good RP.
I was just
So yeah, as you like shake hands with him and like pat him on the back, you feel like a presence like
Oh, I'm sorry. Bless is a 1-minute concentration spell.
Okay.
Wouldn't even work.
I'll
As
take
an
the health.
accident.
I'll take
As
the
an
health.
accident.
I'm good.
You're like,
Okay.
Yes. What was the girl's name who was taking
Mariana or something?
Mariana.
Mary? I write this down.
I'd like to just speak a word to make myself not feel like I'm about to die. Do healing word on
Okay.
myself. You know.
true.
And you do.
Alright, I go up to Mariana. Sign me up for another fight. Remember, Chlomf Kald.
Schlumpkeld. Alright.
If that was the not hard fight,
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yeah,
You
what's
guys
happening
are-
tomorrow?
well, he kind of destroyed the.
Yeah.
Clover's fighting next.
I'll take him. Of course.
Her.
Uh-oh.
She goes back to her clipboard. She leads you over to the ring, and you see a blue dragonborn woman
Ooh.
who is wearing just like robes,
That's awesome.
and she like sits there with her eyes closed
Would you hit a girl?
as you were led into the ring. All right, I want a fair fight, and she just eyes closed. Roll initiative.
Let's go.
Maybe? I
Wow,
don't
that's
know.
crap.
Another one?
That is a 10.
Yeah. She's just gonna
10?
be like,
All right, so it's your turn.
dragon breath.
Perfect.
Oh god.
Alright, I outreach my hand.
This is when you shake the man. This is the part where you shake it.
Is that what you're spending your action doing?
No!
Okay, so you say that she doesn't. She
Alright,
doesn't
so
say.
I get ready. Yeah, I go up to her.
No.
Just with a. I just try a normal. I'm trying to size it up a little bit. After a minute, I take my action to just do a jab around the torso area.
Roll an attack with disadvantage.
Oh.
Oh no.
She magic maybe?
Okay.
She's
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that is a 23.
With disadvantage?
You
Whoa.
rolled 2 18s.
Oh wow.
Sweet.
So
Weighted dice.
as you
these are
as you
weighted.
bring your fist over, she like dodges back out of the way, but you like still with your momentum like manage to like hit her straight in the face. And that does how much
Ooh.
damage?
Just 4.
4. All right, and she like not expecting it like readies herself back up.
I hit as hard as Blomp. Kind of proud of Blitz.
Wait till I rage.
She's proud of herself.
Oh.
And she like crack. 1, 2, 3, 4, like right across.
Monks be like.
20,
Monks really
20 hits.
do like-
like 7,
7 does not hit.
natural 1,
No.
Oh.
15.
The first one and the last one hit.
She hit you with a flurry of blows.
Oh god. No.
Some would say.
Some would say.
Some
Wow,
would
she
call
rolled
it
crap on the damage.
Okay.
Good.
It only does 20 damage.
That does 9 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, so I see this and
One,
I'm like,
two,
oh.
and then the second two go wide.
Alright.
I see this, I'm like, uh-oh.
I'm staggered. I'm like, oh, I was not expecting this.
She moves with like blinding speed.
Jesus. Okay.
Oh my.
Seeing this, I'm a little taken aback, but I just try to find a kind of a weak spot, and I just like do a jab, a right hook, across the face again.
Okay, roll an attack.
Let's see.
That's a good point. Her movement.
With is it with disadvantage as
No,
well?
just regular.
Ooh, there's an 11 hit.
11 does not hit.
No.
So as you again swing wide, and she dodges right out of the way,
Oh.
and then 1-2 pops you right in the face. Natural 19.
Yeah.
Natural 18.
Okay.
Oh.
They both hit, I think.
$12 bludgeoning damage as she boom boom. And then, are you looking like rather weak?
Yes, I am down.
Okay, and
Oh.
you're down.
Oh.
I'm down, but I have relentless
Oh,
endurance.
Right, so you
Like-
come back up to 1, and as you like fall, or like start to get back up, she kicks you one more time.
Damn. Oof.
That's not great though. 13.
Does not hit.
Oh! So as she kicks one last time, and you like manage to just like roll out of the way, and you get back up.
Feeling this surge of energy, I would like to rage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm holding my pendant right now, like, please.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And the casting bless now.
Okay.
Using that as a blessing.
All right, and you feel like just this like roll sleight of hand for me.
True.
Come on,
As you
come
like,
on.
and you are in the crowd.
It's
You're,
a 12.
yeah, okay, yeah, you're in the middle of the crowd, so it's like it's hard to see as you kind
So
of like
Blumph
suppress
adds a 1d4 to every attack roll or saving throw for the
Attack
Nice,
roll?
nice,
Yeah.
nice,
So
nice.
to hit.
Oh.
Yeah, so to hit. Yeah. So
1d4 you said?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so roll an attack as you
Roll an
you know,
attack.
rounds
I'm also
doing
going to use
reckless attack.
I'm not
I
even
would like to
betting
use a
on this
reckless
one,
attack.
Okay, all right. So reckless
Oh wait,
attack.
yeah, wait a minute. I'm betting on Blumph.
Okay, how much?
That's my buddy. I'm gonna bet
Here.
I'm gonna bet 7
He has
gold.
1 HP.
Literally
HP right now.
7 gold. Okay,
I
and you see
believe in Blumph.
you see everyone is betting again for Clover,
Okay.
the Dragonborn woman.
I want to believe.
Alright, let's go.
How much are you
Also-
betting? 7.
Yeah.
So,
Wait,
It's 1 HP.
he has
Oh
to
my
win
God,
right
this
now.
Yeah.
It is a net 1, but with a reckless attack, I get to reroll.
And you do you get a D4?
It is a net
Nice.
25. 20 something. That's like high.
Nice. Okay, yeah,
Plus
that
the
hits.
D4.
So, what are you rolling?
Oh, nothing. Oh wait, can I do this once?
no, you do
No.
it for the entire.
Oh well, that's
Yeah.
like a 26.
So
or
yeah,
something.
so it hits. So you do 6 damage now with your rage.
I do 6 damage. Yes.
Strong punch.
Oh god, if she hits you though.
So as you like bulk up, she like looks like frightened as like you just gotten off the ground, and you like sock her across the face, and she like staggers back. The first like real heavy blow she's taken, she looks like confused. Is that your whole turn?
Yes. It is my whole turn.
Rage has advantage now.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So since
That's
reckless
not
attack,
good.
she has
That's
advantage
not
on her
good,
attack
yeah.
against you.
Come on,
Yes.
come on.
Come on.
Top 10 shocking anime moments.
I'm going to get. If I get hit.
Can we get a saving throw against the attack?
No.
Is it a nat 20?
What? It's a tuna 4.
But wait,
So as
does
she's-
she have more than one attack?
What? Oh, yeah, she does actually.
Oh,
Sorry, sorry, guys, sorry.
We were this close.
Everyone hates Amy. Oh shit.
Okay, only because she had advantage, it hits.
No.
So as she like as she comes across, she misses first, and she like hits you right in the knee, and your knee like buckles inwards, and you fall down unconscious.
I just cost off the match, but that's okay.
And like the whole crowd, yeah, and raises Clover's hand,
Yeah, I got murked.
Told the dip.
and they start to drag Blomf off.
I'm unconscious.
You're in the
I'll
roof.
intercept.
Okay, yeah, and they hand him off
I
to
like
you,
snipe.
just a bloody Blomf.
bloody blunt.
Is he unconscious right now?
I'm unconscious.
What?
Okay. Do I have to roll to wake up, or
what?
Do I have to roll to like how many hours?
Yeah.
Well, are you like healing him or anything?
I can't.
Oh.
Oh, you can't?
Oh no.
Yeah, then no, but you can stabilize with a medicine check. Roll medicine.
Yeah, he should be
Okay. 24.
Yeah.
So he like slaps you and you like kind of unconscious but breathing.
Oh.
I think that is enough for you today, Blumph.
No, he's
How
only
am I gonna get you
like flex.
I can't bring him to a hospital.
He'll be good after a night.
sleep. I don't want you guys to see what
A
we're
good
doing.
rest.
Oh.
A good rest will probably do him.
Alright, so I'm gonna
I mean,
gather our stuff, somehow lug all of this crap.
Okay. Yeah. So you like really slowly like start to lug all this stuff
Make our way back to
up the stairs.
Wow.
and back to
The
end,
shivering end.
The shivering end.
So like as you throw them over your shoulders, you start to just like slowly make your way through the streets. People are like staring at you like. Some of them pass without making eye contact.
We still got to kill that.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
And you make your way back to the shivering end.
I'm just gonna try and plop him in the room before.
All right. So
Do I hear them like lumbering down the
did you go
hallway?
in the inn?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
in
she's
my
in the
perception.
room.
Been there the whole time.
Ooh, okay.
4.
Yeah. So
Nice.
as you start to like doze off in the room, you don't hear them as they come in.
Cool.
There's only one cot in there. Small bed.
Of
I
course
have,
there is.
I'll put Blumph in
Okay.
bed and then lay on my bedroll.
Okay. Roll a d4.
3.
So after 3 hours, you'll wake up.
Hmm.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay. So as you plop Blumf down after a brutal beating that he took, that's where we're gonna take our break.
Damn.
yeah,
What time is it?
it's a 4:30.
It's like 4:30.
No, in the
In the game?
Oh, it depends.
For them, yeah, it's probably about 2 o'clock for all of you, 2 or 3.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I should not have done a reckless attack. I would have been alive.
True.
And with more money.
True. She was. I'm gonna be honest. She was 1 attack away from death.
Oh, damn.
I honestly thought you somehow clutched it, but I forgot she did have extra attack.
Oh.
Hey.
Got that.
Nice.
Jacob
Nice
cost
going,
you.
Yeah. Jacob did cost it. No.
Shake my head. Sorry.
So we will pick up there after a quick break. So stick around. We'll see you later.
Awesome.
Welcome back to UniversiD&D. Before the break, our 6 adventurers had split up and divided the session into 3 parts. Kasha and Miria had collected some information from Melisina Moonflower at her tent in the Riverside Marketplace. Malik and Damien had been released from prison before heading to the Library of the Commons in eastern Inkbury. And Blitz and Blumph had gone down into the Catacombs, a system of fighting rings, probably operated by this orcish woman that you had seen. You fought in a couple fights, had done well, but Blumph got in a little over his head and was knocked out by a woman named Clover, a blue dragonborn woman. You dragged him back to the Shivering End, where Miria is sleeping in her own cot. But she just dozing off a little bit. And that is where we pick up. We'll go back to you 3, who are now in the library. So you have read these texts about the divine duality and the primordial traders as Kasha enters.
I'm like storming in and having no regard for my volume, even though I'm in a library, just grabbing Damien. We need to go.
Okay.
I need to do something and I need you.
Funny, you didn't really want much to do with me earlier, so.
We can talk about that later. Something just happened.
What happened?
Well, I'll tell you on the way. We need to go.
Also, wait, Casio. Where's Alice?
Alice, she's back at the inn.
Oh.
She's fine. Everything's fine. But we need to go. Please.
You guys will keep reading. You can go.
Okay. Wait, we're taking the books?
Wait.
No, he's staying, right?
They're the book
Yeah, I'm just gonna
thieves.
stay here. It's like
Oh. Okay. Well, stay safe.
Oh, it's only 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it's like
Everyone's in bed.
everyone's in bed already.
Taking a quick nap.
You
Alright.
need it. You need it.
I need it.
As we walk, what's happening?
Well, I took Alice to see that lady that she needed to talk about, and she was just spewing some crap about Celeste being in danger and all of this stuff, and I didn't believe a single word that she said. She was clearly just trying to scare her. But then, as I was leaving, she said some stupid thing about my skin, and she's like covered head to toe. You can't see any of her skin. And then it moved, and then I could.
And
It looked like mine. Like it looked like mine.
okay, so what's the problem with that?
So we... Really?
I mean, that's cool. I don't understand why you need me.
I just do.
Okay, let's go check it out.
I'm really sorry. I'm not mad at you anymore. We can talk about that whole situation later. I just need to deal with this.
Okay. And as we head over, I take a swig from my flask. And
It smells like ale though, so it's like
yeah, it's kind
it's not even strong. It's just like
It's just like, I needed to go through the day.
let's go.
Zoom.
Where are you going?
'Cause we're going
Then
back
Melisina
to
Moonflower.
Okay, you're going back to the tent. Are you stopping by the into? Okay, going back to the tent. As you go back to where you had remembered her tent to be, you peel back the beads, and there's a man sitting down in front of her table. He appears to be a human man, and he is like right in the middle of things. And she opens her eyes. Kasha.
You good?
I'm watching a practical joker.
Keep that in, please.
Our tech crew busy on the job.
Alright.
I was like, what did I say?
It was like the
She stops what she's doing. Kasha, if you'll excuse me. And the man, like, oh. He gets up and walks out of the tent. Come in.
No, dude.
Oh, you've got a friend.
He gets to stay.
What is your name?
It doesn't matter.
We hear you're pink.
I'm afraid I do not know what you're talking
You have every inch of your skin covered. But you slipped up and I saw it. And you said something about the way I look. What do I look like?
Pretty. I see. Starts to peel off the scarves and cloth that cover her head. Takes off the rose-tinted goggles. As she reveals her face, she appears to be of elvish descent. Long pointed ears, the same pale pink hue that matches your skin. You, in your lifetime, you mostly stayed within the town of Luxton where you grew up, but you've never seen anyone else who has that same skin color. And neither of you have Damien. Is this what you wanted to see?
I mean, I guess so. I'm sorry. I don't know. I thought maybe we could be related.
You don't look like your parents, do you?
I don't know my parents.
I did know mine. They did not quite look the same. It is nice to know there are more of us.
So what is this? What does that mean?
I'm afraid I do not know. My parents were high elves, fair skinned, pale. I was born different. Pink. My father left my mother. He accused her of being disloyal, but I do not believe that was it. The local priest where I grew up said I had been cursed. So I left. I came here to Inkbury. I covered myself up. What else was there to do? No one else looked like I did. But now you do.
I'm sorry I was rude earlier.
It's alright.
I don't think you're what I'm looking for. And I'm sorry that I sort of rushed into things. Damien, we can leave now.
Does she have horns or a tail? Or is it just the skin?
Nope, just pale pink skin. Again, she has all the rest of her features
Like elven?
appear to be high elven. Like, of that descent.
Gotcha. Okay.
And you've never seen an elf or really anyone else with this color scheme. I hope you find whatever it is you're looking for, Kasha.
Thank you. And I'll head out.
Okay.
I'll follow.
You head out, peeling the beads back and trailing out of the marketplace.
You never knew your parents? You didn't tell me.
Well, I was left in the Nymphoid Forest when I was just a baby. I pull out the compass. This is one that they had. What does it say again?
Engraved on it, it says, forget the exact word, but I have it. Something to the effect of, Kasha, may you always find your north.
Then a very nice human couple who weren't capable of having their own children saw me and thought I would do. So they took me home, and eventually they found my sister and two brothers who also look nothing like me or them. And they were so good to me. And they raised me, and I had a very happy life.
You know, it sounds to me that those are your real parents. The other people.
Something about the message on this compass makes me think that they do want me, and, you know, there could be more family out there. And right now, well, something happened to my family. I'm just trying.
What, if I may ask, what happens to them?
Well, you remember when we met.
Right?
There had been a fire. And, that thing that attacked us. They were all over. And, I tried to go home. But it wasn't there anymore. And neither was my sister or anyone else. I'm not mad at you anymore. I'm really sorry that I was going to forgive you for the whole situation as soon as we got back down to the carriage. And you know why I was so mad for so long? I was trying to get to know Piety. Because I think each of Alice's little friends exist to protect her or Miria in some way or another. And I couldn't stand the fact that the only person I had ever met that looked like me only existed so that Alice could become violent. The first person I met like that, and automatically you just assumed that she was a hellish freak. And I understand that she did bad things, but that's the only thing I've ever had to compare myself to. And I just thought, what does that mean you think of me?
My father's missing.
Is he?
The only person who's ever cared about me, who's ever taught me anything, who gave me the time of day, is gone, and he's probably dead. So if I jump to conclusions, or I have my guard up, I just want you to know, the only person who's ever cared about me, I'm probably never going to see again. And if someone hurts someone that I care about, I am not going to just stand around. I'm going to do whatever I can to keep them safe, because I have no one to do that for me anymore. And now that it's just me, I don't want anyone to get hurt. So I'm sorry. But I can't apologize for trying to keep people safe. Because in every book, in every legend, every story I've ever read, that's what heroes do. So I'm going to do that. And I hope you understand, because though I don't like to show it, I am hurting inside more than I ever thought was possible. So if I come across as brash or arrogant, Only because I have no one left.
I understand, and I'm sorry, and I forgive you. But if it makes you feel any better, I really care about you.
I'll hug her.
You're my best friend, Damien Andrano, and I think you are a hero. And I'm really sorry I got mad at you.
It's okay. Let's just never do it again.
Okay.
End of the tower.
I hope we have a moment like that.
I'm like shaking.
That's good.
Go to
Yeah, good RV, good.
He's gonna be so pissed.
Yeah, I'm gonna be mad at you.
You two head to the Shivering Ant.
Yeah.
You head back. Malik, you're staying in the library.
For now. Can I do something? I'm not gonna sleep there. I'm just like.
I mean, it's like what? It's like 3 days.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a little bit more time has passed. As they, I mean, it took them a while to get through the city. So it's probably been another hour or two. Malik, what are you doing?
First, I'm gonna very loudly. I assume I'm studying the magic book, the one that's locked.
Yes.
I'm gonna very loudly, like, call the person over, the library.
Yes.
And say, I want to check this out.
Right. This book is the last of those arcane texts I had told you about. Just don't let it go anywhere.
Of course.
Yes.
Very trusting.
Your name?
Malik Silverleaf.
Malik Silverleaf. All right. Check it out for a day is the cap we have. You can check it out again at that time.
Okay. Sure. Okay, I'll take the book.
Thank you. All right. So you take the book, Formosa's Ward.
Yeah.
Cool.
And head back.
First I want to go through the shops. Is there like a weapon shop in town?
Yeah. So there's plenty of shops.
Yes, I would like to buy a great sword.
I'd like to buy a great sword.
What?
No. I'm looking to sell the spear and the shield I have.
Okay.
For a great
Did you
sword?
just swear?
What?
Gui, please.
What?
What did you think he said?
Oh, I thought he said.
Sounded like he said shite, but I don't think he said
You know
that.
the word that I've said like 600
Spear and shield?
times.
Yeah.
Shield?
Spear and shield. Yeah.
Oh, I misheard you.
Kiwi.
He
No,
has never cursed in his life. I
Just
don't
don't ask me to say Shorty's full name.
Bad.
That's a.
That's
Um,
an old
inside
campaign joke.
Yeah, that's an old campaign.
We're just alienating our audience.
That's all.
So you head down the street and you head to a shop called Heated Metal, and it is a
What's the odds on them like teaching me the spell?
Not in there.
probably pretty thin. But you go in and it is suits of armor, mostly metal. They don't really have leather armor. There are weapons, shields, that kind of thing. In the shop, and a dragonborn man, a red dragonborn man, stands behind the counter, and he is turned around. But as you open the door, the bell rings. Turns back. Yes. How may I help you?
Yeah, I'll make this. How much for your best spear?
My best spear.
Yeah.
I thought you were selling stuff.
This is what you do, Blake. You ask them how much a spear costs.
Oh, I see. I got you.
Smart. That's smart.
That is smart.
It's like I have a 17 intelligence.
Oh my god.
Odd flex, but alright.
Alright, alright. The guy doesn't see the spear on your back and he's like,
He wants another one.
Huge spear.
1 gold piece.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh.
I made 11 betting. So correct.
It's 1 gold piece.
Yeah, we made a good amount of money. We just
And for a
lost a
shield.
Would you like to
little bit,
purchase?
but I
And
lost.
he goes off to the side, grabs a shield off the
I
wall.
can just buy a.
I could have made a lot of money.
If you bet him.
A shield. Spear. Sorry. You would like one?
Actually, no. I'm more interested in selling this one.
I can pay. He looks at it. Have you used it, or you took it off of?
The kobold
The
guy,
kobold.
the big guy.
Yeah.
It is like roughly patched together, very used, very worn. Not nearly as nice as the one. I can pay
What? 2 silver?
3 silver.
Hey,
no.
hey.
That sounds nice.
There's 3 more than they had before.
Yeah, that's true.
He goes back
And I
over
know
to
how to carry the
He
spear.
goes over to the counter, puts the 3 silver on the table,
That's nice to know, though. Oh, okay. And how much would you be willing to offer for the shield?
and it's like the large
Gonna give us some
dragon
shiny
shield.
presentation too.
Oh.
Yes.
This stuff looks like really, like nice.
Ooh.
Now this is more interesting. I could offer, let's say 40 gold.
40 gold.
No, it's not magic, right?
When
Did we determine that?
I would know at this point. if it's
Okay.
magic, yeah. Because we wrestled with it.
Talking about the shield, wait, what is it?
Yeah, the big
The
shield,
large
Yeah,
like
egg
body
shield.
wide
And also,
shield
the one person that uses the shield already has one.
that's made of like stone and like scales.
That's awesome.
40 gold? Did you say?
That must be a really good shield, though.
40 gold? That's like almost enough to copy those spells I found.
Ah.
Ooh.
But 40 gold, that seems like a fair price.
He goes into the back because he doesn't have that much sitting on him, but grabs a pouch.
Ooh.
Good
Dang.
doing
It's
business.
already
with you.
fun.
Nice.
No.
You guys want
Two
to leave
smart
this
ones for
behind?
loot.
It was. It was good doing
You guys
business
were-
with
Yeah,
you.
that's true. We were mad.
Stayed with you.
May I ask where you got such a shield?
No.
Yo, mom.
Oh,
No,
in a cave in my travels, it seemed to be fallen off.
Thank you. He goes into the back to put this thing away.
Yeah, he's cursed forever.
Okay. Yeah,
He's cursed.
You're leaving?
Okay. Dude, I can just buy a spear for like a gold.
Or he comes back. He comes back on.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
actually his cousin that you killed. He recognized the shield. He's like,
Wait, where'd you get?
like, oh my god. Derek.
Yeah, like I leave. Like, me, Shiva be with you. Like,
Are you heading out?
yeah, I'm going back to the tavern.
Okay.
In.
So,
Everyone's at the
Malik, you head out of heated metal, and you head back to the Shivering Ant. The 6 of you are now all there together. As you look into your rooms, there is only 1 cot in each room, very small, probably 1 person, but you have bought 3 rooms.
Would you say I am awake at this point? It has been 3
Yes.
hours.
Yeah, and as Malik comes back, you come to consciousness at 1 HP.
At 1 HP, oh my god.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna
What
notice
happened to
he's
you?
awake.
Oh, you guys don't see me yet. You
We're
guys
in
don't
a
see
room
me.
right now. You can't see us.
And I would like to keep it that way.
Yeah.
We have a lot of explaining to do this.
Can I count that as a short rest and use hit dice?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Nice.
Ah.
Yeah, so because you spend a few hours in the inn.
D8.
Yeah, and then plus con.
D8 plus con, yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and.
Yeah, you can use 2.
Hey.
And each long rest, you recover half your total hit dice.
Mm.
Well, that's decent.
Really?
That's 7 HP then.
Half your total hit dice.
Wait, what? Which one?
So
know.
short rest, you get your roll
hero points,
Yeah. But then every long rest, you recover half those hit dice.
Gotcha.
So you recover 1.
I guess that makes it balanced.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that.
Can't be
I'm
used
gonna
as
notice
short.
he's awake. I'm gonna head downstairs and try and find something to eat for him.
All right. So you head downstairs in this long country club type building.
Cool.
And yeah, they don't really have that like fancy of food, but they just have a nice stew that you can take up. It's 2 silver pieces.
Okay. I'll take 2 bowls of stew.
Okay, so that's 4 silver.
Is the wagon and the horses
Does
like, they
so
okay?
that be like 1 gold is 10 silver.
Correct.
And the horses okay?
Um,
I mean, looking good.
Yeah. So as you guys come in, you guys have been coming in and out of the inn. At least some of you frequently. So yes, the horses are still tied up in the wagons nearby.
And I obviously
So?
give Blumf.
Can you like baby feed it to me? Can you do like an airplane thing?
Blumf. Here comes the dragon.
Such a long conversation.
The,
Here
I was
comes
like,
that.
what flies?
perfect.
Good RP, good RP.
Do I see him getting the food from the?
Yeah, if you're out, and you see
How does
him.
he look?
Yeah.
He looks a little.
I'm at like, I'm only missing 3 HP.
Yeah, he has like a little small like bruise, but nothing big.
Must be nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be nothing.
We should like talk to about our days though. Like,
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
don't want to go to bed without saying anything.
I don't want to go to bed at like 3.
Well, it's only like 4 or 5.
Wait,
It's like
so
5.
so long rests you just get half your health restored?
No. Sorry. So long rest you go to full HP. Your hit dice, which you can roll those during short rest to recover HP. You recover half of your hit dice.
We almost have
every
short
long
rest.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
We
Yes.
should.
Gotcha.
We should.
We don't have a
Okay,
warlock. It's fine.
Yeah, you know.
Interesting.
I'm
No
so
can ask.
sorry. I was so caught up in everything that was going on out there that I didn't ask about what was going on with you guys. Where were you all morning?
Oh, so we just went to the library. Pretty normal day. And
studying,
but we did learn, and we were studying. We did learn that people have been robbing the library, though.
Huh.
Yeah, especially and taking only arcane books.
Yeah. So someone, or maybe multiple people, it seems like, are taking all these books for something. I can't imagine what.
And very loud in the tavern. Yeah, I even got the last one. Hopefully they won't come for this one.
Yeah, I was about to wait.
Oh no.
Okay, so my first idea was to wait at the library until they show up. Now you have the book,
Yeah, so I was like, oh.
so
just
now they're
bring
gonna
it
come
to
for
us.
you,
Yeah,
and by extension, all of us.
which is great.
Is it?
6 of us.
Well,
6 of us,
this
one
is
of
a
them is
very
fine.
public place to be. If that was our plan.
Well, first of all, it seemed like there was multiple people. At least, I think.
There could be. There could be.
What?
We can handle
Did she like
ourselves.
hint that there was multiple people involved?
She didn't really hit one way or the other. She didn't really know what was stealing.
Because she
She the only thing she knew about it is she heard voices during the night.
voices.
Regardless
She
of
said
that.
she
That-
heard voices.
No, if someone said I heard voice during the night,
I heard a voice.
I heard
Never
a
said that.
I mean maybe,
Okay.
but it was she was more
voice.
hinting like almost like in her head.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know, like you hear voices.
So
Your
So,
voice.
yeah, at least we have the lead with us now, so whatever problem it is, they just come to us and we can solve it. It's gonna be fine.
I mean, what if the lady in the library is in trouble?
I don't
She's
think they're
probably
coming
not.
after her because they went to the library multiple times. If
Yeah.
they were aiming for her, they
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she was alone
honestly,
there.
as sad as it is, probably could have already gotten her.
In totally unrelated news, we also figure out who the person that rules this town is.
Yes, we
Oh.
figured that out in the books that we were reading
Yeah.
all morning. So,
I totally believe them.
should I roll deception?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's true.
Well, we didn't figure out who ran the town in the books.
Oh yeah, you lied.
So,
I'm gonna
Anyhow.
come out, finish my stew, and come out and join the conversation.
Okay.
I'll poke my
Oh,
head
okay.
out as well.
What
and
about you,
There's a-
Blitz?
See
What's your day been?
down.
you feeling a little better after being stabbed? That was still today, right?
What?
No, that was
That was like
Yesterday.
That's a
Yeah, that
couple,
was like
a
a
couple
few
days
days
ago.
ago.
Oh yeah, 'cause we
Oh.
rode for a while.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, man, we fought
Yeah.
the kobolds and did all
It
this.
was
in a
about 2
day.
days ago.
No, but it's interesting. I barely feel it. I barely feel a thing.
Well, good.
Yeah,
That's
the stew doesn't restore hit points, but it does make you feel. It makes you feel better.
Okay.
So
Oh.
Okay, never mind. I can't go back. I wanted to say Blomp, stay here.
Lump walks out.
Oh,
Oh dear.
he looks. He is like bloody all over, dry
I
blood.
have an empty bowl. I'm like, Blitz, can you get me some more?
yes, well, oh, guys, don't worry. You
What
should see
happens?
the other guy.
What?
What happened?
Whoa.
What happens with-
Nothing serious. We just got
What do you
jumped
mean?
in and out.
You got jumped.
That's pretty serious.
Oh,
to me.
don't worry. We took care
Oh,
of
Roll
but no.
deception.
Oh no.
Did you guys get robbed or something? What happened?
it. 12.
Should I roll?
Insight.
Yeah,
Are we rolling
insight.
insight?
Yeah. One of you.
We're all
roll,
studying.
Yeah, 2 of you roll insight.
Oh.
Um,
I'm
not
not
me.
helping.
My,
I'll do it,
my
yeah, I'll do
insight's
it.
I'll do it.
alright.
My
Or
insight's
less. That's really
14.
bad.
Better than what you
So Malik realizes that might not be entirely true.
Blitz.
Yeah, yes.
Some stew.
I will get it for you. I'm gonna go refill the stew, throw her a
Lump.
couple silver
Okay.
pieces.
Clearly, we
What
should.
happened?
Well, you had
Yeah,
bought
what
2.
Are
Did you
you
eat one?
alright?
I did eat one.
Okay, so 2 silver.
I got in a fight.
So we
with who?
learn.
I walked back into my room.
He's really messed
okay.
up.
Yes, he will be fine by morning. There's no need to ask further questions.
Seems like there is need for that. Being
Well, I
honest.
mean, we took care of the guy. I mean, the only reason I look like this is because,
Well, is he?
Is he dead? Yeah, did you kill people?
I hear the law enforcement in this city is not very polite.
We also learned that in books.
Did he die? No.
Okay.
But
So what if he comes after you again?
He'll be really
I don't
upset.
think he will be twins at any time soon.
Why?
Why, Blades?
Why do
Okay,
you have
okay,
reason
okay.
to
Do you
believe
really,
that?
do you really want
Did
to
you like
know?
break his
Do you
neck?
really
Something
want to
what
know?
happened?
Yes.
Okay, yes, I took both of his legs and I went, okay, he will not be walking for possibly the rest of his life.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Is that true?
Deception.
Not true.
Trying to hide it from Blom.
Thank you.
Oh, it was almost a nat 20. It's a 14.
Alright.
Pretty good.
It's yeah. This one might be true. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Oh, the one where he breaks.
This part. So he might be
He was
covering.
jumped. I
Yeah.
don't know. You took his legs.
Yeah,
It's
alright.
That's it.
That's very
That's
good.
acceptable.
Okay.
I'll
He
just
will be
take these.
fine by the morning. Okay. And, yes.
Well, where did you go today? Why were you in an alleyway?
Yeah,
Well,
we'll avoid that
Wait,
part of
what?
town.
We were
Yeah,
looking
you got
for
jumped in an
something.
alleyway. Everyone knows that that's where people get jumped and murdered and
We were
killed.
trying to look for a
Yeah,
shortcut.
To where?
To where?
Another part of the city. I don't know.
What part?
We're looking for the bridge. That's
Where
on
was
the
the
other side.
Why do you
for
care so much? Where were you today?
We were at the library.
Inside.
It's not a lie.
Okay.
But
That is not a lie.
but you are covering up part of your story.
That's where we. Okay.
Inside to see if you're telling the full
Yeah,
story.
just roll insight.
Okay. 23.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious that is true, but there's something he's not saying.
Oh, it's the library, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is that all you did today?
No, we did something else as well.
What was that?
We walked to the library.
Do I need to roll again?
No, it's obvious he's covered something up.
Oh.
So it is obvious that you do not want to tell the whole
Okay.
truth. So I do
I'll
not
tell
want to.
my truth if you tell
Okay,
yours.
well, you first.
Okay,
Dig
so
So.
we talked to a god. We were looking for
A god?
Oh God.
a guard, as they say in Inkbury. And so we were basically told, because we were looking for magic books,
Yeah. We were
that
told to go to the library.
to go to the library, which is on the other side of the keep. So we were like, okay, carry the two. We got to go through the keep.
You didn't think that. Obviously, these walls are circular. Yes. You didn't just go around.
He said through
Blitz, I don't think this is a big
On the
deal. He's
other
clearly
side.
lying.
of the keep.
I don't think he is. Kasha.
On the other side of the keep, so we had to go through, and
yeah,
we
and
did.
then we tried to go through, but it didn't really work out.
This
Yes.
is just one of those really deep.
So-
What do you
lies.
mean it didn't work out?
So we came up with this perfect plan, right?
Yes.
Which they're not just going to let anyone into the keep, right?
Of course.
Because who would do that? But you know who they would let in?
The high priest.
So
Do not tell
we told them that he was the high priest.
And I
In
used
disguise.
magic to help
You know,
pass this up.
I thought that you two were very smart people.
No. But wait, there's more.
Yes, it gets
There's more.
It gets better.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah,
So-
this can't be real.
So
Because you'd be in jail.
after
by then.
that, you would think so. But
We were walked to a cell, sure, but someone came to get us.
the real high priest,
It's so stupid when you say it.
and he was like, "Hey, so I don't really know you, but like I'm gonna let you out, and then you could like call in a favor from me later." And we were like, "All right." His name's Cyrus, by the way, real close.
So within a day of arriving to Inkbury, you get arrested for
No.
impersonating.
But,
Detained.
But also, we meet.
Detained in the dungeon.
And then we got out like 10 minutes later. So the point is, now we know the leadership. We even saw the Baron,
Yeah.
High Priest, and the Baron.
We know what's happening in this
Pretty
town.
good.
What did you do?
Bluff and I got in a fight.
Okay, so we already knew that. But with who, where, why?
We
How?
went into an alleyway and got into a fight.
Inside.
I'm not lying.
I'll help.
But-
You didn't fight in the alleyway.
Inside.
I said I
I'm
went
helping
into an alleyway and got in a
Wait,
fight.
inside.
I'm helping the inside.
Oh, you're helping? Yeah.
How can you help inside?
Yeah, how are you
Wait,
helping
how
inside?
can you help
Oh,
inside? I'm also.
it was
You can roll insight
I
yourself.
can also roll inside. Okay.
Alright, well, I rolled the same
Okay.
both times.
I rolled
8.
good. No. No.
Me 8.
Oh, okay. 15.
Yeah, I mean, he might be covering something up. He might be leaving something out.
Did they, like,
Maybe.
take your money? Like, you got jumped?
Oh no! Like I said, I broke both of their legs.
Oh, so you're still in the alley?
I guess he must be. Yes.
Did you just leave him there to die?
I just
Did
broke
both
both
his
of his
legs
legs. I didn't.
broken?
Yeah, he's not bleeding out.
What's he supposed to do? He's gonna walk it off?
He's got arms. He can crawl. No.
Okay, separate question, right? So, Blump said he had business in the city. Still have no idea what that is. Was that
Yeah.
what you were doing today?
Well, yes, it is something relating to his father.
Oh yeah.
We know
I
it stands
do
the
not
for
know
gladiator,
the. I do
right?
not know the.
Do you
We
know?
heard
his-
Alora say it.
You heard Alora's.
we did talk. I talked a lot
Yeah.
about it a couple
Yeah.
of times.
So,
Or-
do I know the place for a gladiator as a fighter?
Have you guys heard of
He
it?
didn't say anything about it. Just
No.
his name.
I mean, he's
Gladiator.
a gladiator. But I guess
He's a chef.
Yeah, he's
If you want to hear my opinion, he did not divulge much information, but I believe he is a bit estranged from his father, you know, and he's trying to get closer to him. So,
Well, did you see him?
no, that is the thing. We are
No, that's the thing. So
Can you repeat what he said? I don't know what you said.
Did you see him?
see
Is he
him?
here?
Oh no, that is the thing. It was because we got jumped in the middle of this search. We had to cut it short. I mean, just look at. Did you not see him?
no, he does look
Yeah,
terrible.
I mean, he is not in good shape right now. He will be fine in the morning. So.
I hope. Well, I hope whatever you
fair.
were planning on doing is able to continue tomorrow.
Yes.
I hope he finds his father.
I will try my best. I will try my best to
You
do
know,
that.
no, but it's at the end of it all. It's really nice of you to help Bloom with
I saw-
all his
I
parental
saw
issues.
so. I'm
and
trying
all.
to be like a better person. Because
Okay.
actually, this is you know, I am actually trying to reconnect with my father and my mother too. You know,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
well, if you knew anything about me, if you cared to ask,
oh damn.
I haven't seen my family in a few weeks because I just ended up on the south part of the continent, and I'm no longer from where I'm from.
You know, you didn't ask me about my family either.
Or mine.
Or mine.
Well, I didn't
It's
say
alright.
ask about my family. I said ask about me. No matter.
I'm gonna go check on Alice.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Diversion.
Oh, cool.
complete.
She comes. Yeah, she comes.
Yeah, I've been very awkward. Like
Mission
I don't know
success.
I
how
kept
to
your
talk
secret,
to you.
Plum.
Thank you. I was felt so bad. I was like, I'm gonna leave it all to him. Let's see what he comes up with.
Okay, I'll go to the bartender and just
Your Honor,
ask,
he's deflecting.
hello? Bartender?
Oh, yes. Hello.
Do you have anything to eat?
Just stew. I think your friend came down and ordered it. It's not particularly tasty. But...
It's not true.
Oh, okay.
What?
It's not good. I
Well,
want it.
That's how you sell.
If you want it.
okay. Yeah, I'll have a bowl.
All right, 2 silver.
Okay.
What did you just do to the stew?
I prestidigitate.
Made it
So
taste
Spiked
good.
it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Seriously.
So I'm gonna
I'm gonna
go to
knock
take
it
the
out.
first bite, and I'm really scared because he just said it tastes like nothing. So I'm like,
it is so
Yeah, she prestidigitates it, so it. Is that a verb? She prestidigitates it,
I know,
but it
it's
tastes
such a
amazing,
strange-
and you just.
Oh. I bet that's gonna come out good on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soup
That's
ASMR.
wow, you are so humble. This tastes so good.
Thanks. Would you like another?
Okay, I'm not.
Alright.
Hey, It's a cantrip. I can keep it coming. Blah, 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 blah.
You say that?
Hand back another room.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Also, barkeep, after inspecting your rooms, I think we're gonna need a few more.
Oh yeah. 3 more.
3 more, yes.
All right.
Hmm.
What did she charge you before? 4 silver.
Once.
like
One-
one.
Whoa,
silver
it was like
room.
one
That's
silver.
right. She charged you
So
3
A
in total.
bowl of stew.
Yeah.
Is
It's
it
more
Twice
than-
as much.
I'll pay the 3 silver.
They were
above
pretty
this year.
dingy, the rooms,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, they're pretty. It's like literally just one cot in like a small like
Box.
like
Box.
just a
Yeah.
box of a room.
He said it was the cheapest rooms or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. Do you have more?
You have better
expensive
rooms?
Oh, JK. They're just crazy.
That was Willow's.
Oh.
Yeah, do you have like a
Oh, yeah, the
presidential
car.
suite or
Do
something?
you have like a penthouse?
So 3 silver.
Yeah.
She hands you 3 more keys.
Okay. Well,
I'm like,
This isn't-
who doesn't have a key?
I already have a key.
Catch it?
Oh, thanks.
Unless you want to slip on Damien's cot.
You
It's
suck,
like a
bro.
1-person cot.
That was
And
a
Harvard
lot.
doesn't have a key. Alice, do you have a key? Yeah, you have one because you're left here. Yeah.
I think
I'm in my
let's-
room right now.
That was so
Like, I'm in the
shady.
room with
Oh, you
Mom.
yeah.
We're straight up.
We're
Okay, sure.
not
Wait, you
the-
2 have keys then.
I have a key
She has
I have a
one.
key.
because I had one from before.
Yeah. So well we can
Who
just say
cares?
you all
Yeah.
all 6
Oh, we
have.
all have
Everyone
keys
has
now.
a-
Yeah. It's a new
So
spell.
Dang it.
yeah. So are you all heading up,
Sure. Yeah.
I just want to make sure I'm
or are you staying down doing something else at the day? It's like by the
Like-
time you've like talked, it's like 6 or so.
I guess there's like I don't want to wake up at like 4 in the morning.
Or
Yeah.
like early day adventure.
We're
Yeah.
gonna need a few extra hours
Yeah.
of sleep.
I am like,
What do I want to do?
I'm cataloging everything I saw. Especially I have like a new page in my notebook where I'm gonna start putting people and I'm gonna draw the high
Okay.
priest.
So yeah. So you do your
Ooh.
best to draw what the high priest looked like.
And then I put like pointers. Scary.
Yeah, it's scary. So yeah, so you start to like catalog in your journal, and the rest of you come to your own rooms in the inn. Just a small cot in a box, really.
I have something I want
Yep.
to do. So, as Alice, is Celeste there? Is she gone?
Celeste is not there.
Okay. I'm gonna flip through to Arendelle and see, is Shade there?
As you drop your form to Arendelle, Shade is sitting on your bed.
Shade is there. Okay, and then I'm gonna flip to Piety. Is Anima there?
Anima stands in the corner.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're like so
Anima?
scared.
And then I'll go back to
Really?
Alice and be very concerned.
That is awesome.
That's it.
Dang, if Blitz knew that, that'd be cool.
Good RP. Good.
I guess in my room, I'll take out my little sketchbook.
Okay.
And I will just say, I've arrived in Inkbury. When can I meet you all? And then I'll sign it.
You say this in the first page? You said, I'm sorry, you said you're in Inkbury?
I've arrived in Inkbury. When can I meet you all?
Yellow writing manifests. We're all over the place. You can meet us anytime you're nearby. Dash Dionysius.
Dionysius.
Where are you?
Where you at?
I'm currently in the Emerald Tundra.
Homie.
Might take a little while to get there from Inkbury. Dash Dionysius.
Pull out the map.
You literally just asked, oh, anyone in the city? And she's like,
And
I'm
who
halfway
is it?
across the continent, my guy.
Blake, I'd like to pray to Valkyr and ask a question.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a little far.
So yeah,
It's
so
cross-continent.
yeah, as you pull out the map, you see that the Emerald Tundra is almost the farthest thing north.
Yeah.
It's like,
Okay.
Oh my
wait,
god.
what's happening?
So you
It's all the way up here.
Does anyone
Oh,
else?
it's all the way
Right
up.
now.
are you asking
Like this
anything
way.
else?
That's
Well, I
like-
just said when can I meet you all? Does anyone else
Oh my
respond?
god.
Yeah, you get another response in red writing. Anytime you're in Solaris, stop by.
Solar.
Dash Arlisle.
It's a little under the.
It's the capital.
It's the capital.
Must be
We'll
somewhere.
have to go there eventually.
After we kill the kobolds. We'll go.
After we eradicate the kobolds.
Yeah, after your life mission is complete of
I'm
killing
gonna
them,
say, who is the leader of the order?
you get a response back in red writing again. That would be the Iris.
It's a communal.
She's the one who wrote to you about your mission.
Black ink?
Black ink in the farther back in the catalog.
Gotcha.
Dash Arlau.
The Iris. So it's like a title?
Yeah.
Because I. Okay. And with that, I'll just close it.
I'm just gonna pray to
Right?
I'm gonna pray to Valkyrie and say, "You left me with unanswered questions. I have nowhere to go. I need guidance."
Okay. And as you hold your holy symbol, can I have everyone outside the table?
Damn! Wasn't expecting that, home dog.
Right.
You just hear a voice.
Yeah.
No.
I need
Nah. Okay, everyone go back.
Blake yells it. Nah. Alright, guys, come back in.
Okay.
That's funny.
Look on the wrong side.
Sorry, guys. I'm making you.
Sorry guys, I didn't mean to activate the DM trap card.
So
I'm so excited.
as you clutch your holy symbol, you feel a presence, a strong presence, that you had really only felt when you had blacked out on the ship that day. You close your eyes, and the black of your vision turns to a scene, an ocean, and the singular ship with a large mast and sail, sitting amidst calm waters. But above it, a storm cloud, raining only on this ship. And a voice emanates from this ship, speaking to you in your mind. Baradir, Ferenmer. Have no fear. We will speak soon enough. You fight bravely. I believe you were saved for good reason. Steady ahead. The threats on land march ever closer to the shores.
Can I ask him a question?
As you start to speak, even though it is the middle of the day, you feel your mouth filled with salt water. Now is not the time. The boat slowly begins to sink below the water. The tip of the mast heads beneath the calm surface as your vision fades back to black. And as you sit there alone in your cot, you cough up salt water, all in your mouth, from nowhere.
Mm.
And the presence that you had felt before is weaker now. Can we have everyone back in, please?
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
No. End of session.
Hello. You can speak as you're like, hello. Am I okay, guys?
You have your special moment.
It's a special moment.
When did you say your 31st? Okay.
Welcome back.
What?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Are we
We're
back?
halfway through sitting down. And
So, yes.
I'm
So go to Bliss's room, find his corpse.
Bliss was executed.
I'm just imagining Blitz being
I
like,
need
he
help.
loses a fight one day, and you're like, what the hell?
Why?
So, are you all? What are you all doing for the rest of the evening? Anything else?
Okay, so
Oh, I
I'm
got
gonna take my owl. I'm gonna send it to go sleep on the wagon.
Okay. On the
Doesn't,
line.
doesn't get stolen or anything.
Okay.
Smart.
17.
17. Okay.
I'll knock on Malik's door. Malik. Oh wait, it's not nighttime. Hey Malik.
You all can. Yeah, sure.
Do you mind if I read some of that book? Just
Uh,
wanted to see if there's anything that I could learn from it.
Oh, I was planning to go to sleep with it for today and make sure it's not stolen. But you can read it, just return it to me before I charge you out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then guess I'll go back to my room.
Talks about abjuration magic.
Yeah.
It talks specifically how it was first used, or the first documented use was in the Zhen Empire, which now occupies the eastern shores of Everage. And speaks how they used it to protect themselves against invaders. Some of the higher level mages protected entire civilizations,
Yeah.
and others protected themselves.
I'll spend an hour learning mage armor by the way.
Okay. So it's what, an hour
And 50 gold.
and 50 gold.
Damn.
Okay, so
Yeah.
take 50 gold.
First level spell by the way.
So yeah.
Wow.
So as we'll say you head out, buy materials that you need for the incantations and
Buy some nice paper.
nice paper, nice ink that is needed, and you spend an hour copying mage armor
Nice.
into your own spellbook.
Check on Alice/Miria/Arendelle/Piety. Alice knock.
Hello.
Hi. I just want to talk to you about Mrs. Moonflower.
Okay. I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm kind of worried. I checked in on the others, and Shade is still here, and Anima is still here, but Celeste is gone. And she seemed really scared when we were there. She talked for the first time. I've never heard her speak before, but she didn't say much, and then she was gone again.
Do you know what Celeste is? The lady said, something about someone who had passed.
I'm not certain. Maybe. But I don't know. She's always been there as long as I have been here. And same for the others.
I'm not really sure what to do about that situation, but if you can think of anything that might help, or if you find someone else or Celeste comes back, just let me know, okay?
Okay. Thank you for going with me.
I'm really sorry that I got a little upset as we were leaving.
That's okay.
And I'll go back to my room.
You do. The evening grows late. As you all sit in your individual cots, it's not very comfy. The mattresses are a little dusty. The wood smells of like rot.
Nice.
It's not a particularly nice place. as you all fall asleep, the sleep is just a pure relief as it heals your wounds, and you are just tired immensely from the day.
But I'm sleeping. I have that book like this, and I'm sleeping
Yeah.
face down.
He's snuggling with it.
No,
Yeah.
give it
On
back
your
before
pillow.
bed.
It is. Yeah.
You, Malik, your owl is sleeping out on the cart, right?
Actually, yeah, she's not sleeping. She's just taking lunch.
Okay. She can't do that for 8 hours, but
She just woke up.
Nocturnal.
true, she is nocturnal. Okay, you're right. Good RP, good RP. True. So she had been sleeping all day. But as she watches out in the cart, the city is, I mean, there's still a little bit of activity. Some small carts in the marketplace are still bustling, but you are woken up by your owl as you sense she notices something.
Yeah, she can communicate telepathically. She's like, is there something here?
And she wakes you up, and basically what she had seen was a cat, a reddish orangish cat, almost like fox colors, but like a tabby cat, had managed to climb its way up the wagon and onto it and start pawing your owl.
No.
Okay.
It killed me.
I'm going down there.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm inside if you want me to, but is it like a feral cat? Or does it have like a tag?
Roll,
Is it domesticated?
roll insight.
Inside. 17.
Oh.
It doesn't have any tags. So it has no tags.
I'm pretty much asking like, if I try to grab it right now, would it rip my hands
So
open?
it seems very calm at the moment, but it does not seem like it belongs to anyone. Although it does seem well trained, which is strange.
Okay. I'm gonna try to pet it.
Okay.
This is the second time I met an animal
Yeah,
during
what
the
the
night.
hell? You and animals.
It acts a little strange,
Interesting.
as it like doesn't really know how to react to your touch, but it ends up nuzzling against your hand.
Are
Pick
you
it up,
really
pick
good
it
with
down.
animals?
And then if it is this staying with me as I
It
hold
does. It looks
Okay,
a
I'm
little.
gonna take
It
it
looks
back to
very
my room.
scared. Okay. You take it back to
okay,
your
it's
room.
okay.
It doesn't make any sound.
Oh. Oh crap. Okay,
Interesting.
fine. I'll cast. I assume I didn't rest yet, or I already did. I already rest.
It's about halfway through your rest.
Okay, I'll cast my good old free detect magic. Is it a magical cat?
It is.
Oh god damn.
As you cast, you detect.
I'm suspicious of the silence, and I'm like,
Interesting.
Hold on.
This is gonna be so weird.
It's gonna be so wet.
You detect a strong presence emanating from this of transmutation.
okay. Oh, I don't know polymorph yet. Okay. Well, I'm still taking the cat with me.
Okay.
It didn't try to kill me yet, so that's good.
I might be going for your book, my guy.
I'm gonna wake Damien up. I'm gonna like knock his door.
Yeah,
Hello?
it's like midnight.
What?
I'm holding the cat. I'm like,
Why do you have a cat?
this cat is magical.
You know what? There might be something about that in the book. Come on.
Sure.
Close the door.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Okay.
Are you writing in the little book right now?
Not in my book.
Oh, okay.
Jokingly saying the abjuration book. It's
Oh,
definitely
okay.
not abjuration.
It doesn't
book.
have it. Okay.
Okay. Magic cat.
Magic
Alright.
cat. Magic cat. Okay.
How do you know?
The cat.
I use detect magic. I'm
okay,
sure it has
that's
magic.
probably okay. That's a good sign. Do you think they're coming from the book? Wait, what kind of magic is like a? Do you know if it was like like a created cat?
Good RP. Good RP.
like is
Transmutated.
did someone create the cat? Is it just like a is it just a cat with
All
magic?
I know right now is it used to be something else, and now it's a cat.
What does that mean?
It used to be something else. Anything else. But now it's like
It was transformed into a cat.
yes. Transmutated, we might say.
Some would say that.
One might say transmutated.
Do I know from reading? Can people turn into cats?
We're a cat. We're a cat.
We're roll history.
Oh man. Okay, 19.
Load of dice.
Yeah, no, this is not like. No, you don't know like. Are you asking like almost like werewolves?
Jacob is asking druid.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
saying. Yes, so yes, some people have the ability. You're right. I forgot about
To
druids.
shapeshift.
To shapeshift into animals. But so some have that innate ability. Very few. Like it's not common. It used to be common in the history books you've read. It used to be not common, but it used to be more thought of. And now there's like just a few, and no one really knows like where.
Okay. What if it's a person who looks like a cat? It's a very low chance. But I've heard of people that can like shape change.
Cat, if you're a person, nod. Does it not?
Roll persuasion.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Persuasion. That's a -1.
It's like
It's 14.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
Oh my god.
And right before you, this cat drops its form.
Okay, Damon, get ready.
Do I have my armor on? I was just sleeping.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Uh-oh.
Good RP.
You got
But,
caught.
but now you are holding, as this thing transforms, under the armpits of a human girl.
Good things are armpits.
Probably like
key.
16 or 17.
Oh.
Oh.
Blonde hair. She wears like red
That's my age.
mage robes
Damn.
and carries a small wand.
Milk is strong.
You should turn into a cat.
Hello there. What's your name?
Hi.
Hey,
That's awkward, bro.
Lila.
Is it possible to learn this power? No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
It is
Who?
something
Okay, hi, Lila. Why?
Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude.
I mean, I'm virtual and it's not your fault.
Yeah, I guess he. Wait, did you like unwillingly? Like
No,
did you just,
no, Damien.
Okay. Well, wait. I should ask you.
Mhm.
Did he just pick you up and like steal you?
Yes, but I don't mind. I was
Okay.
Come on, Layla.
I was just exploring around, and this was interesting.
Why were you in cat form?
Well, we learned about it.
Where?
When?
At the college, they were teaching us how to transform.
College?
It's a college.
We should have went there instead of the library.
Yeah. Alright.
They were
Okay.
teaching us how to transform. I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to intrude.
Don't apologize.
It's fine.
Honestly, it's
University?
really cool.
Would you say?
A question.
Nice.
So you were just exploring and just happened to run into him. You didn't like mean to come here.
Nice owl, right? She's really cool.
Yes, I was just amazed by the owl.
Look at my owl.
Insight.
I'm not there.
Dinner at 15.
Seems to be telling the truth.
Hey.
No. Okay. Cool.
I mean, that's cool.
I will be
That's cool.
on my way.
Sure. Yes, it would be pretty bad if we
Okay,
didn't
wait.
let her do that.
Yeah, it would.
Okay.
Also, last question.
No.
Also, last question. Have you been out of the city in the past 2 weeks?
You have corona.
Have you been quarantined?
Crazy.
No, I've been taking classes.
Oh, okay. I see.
That's pretty cool.
Welcome
It's
to
just-
UniversiD&D.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appeal to the audience.
Really strange question, Lila. Is there any way you could teach
Teach
us
us.
some of what you know?
Yes. What's your teacher's name?
I know you're a student, but you know,
I,
we're really trying to learn.
25-year-old dudes,
I
right?
just started out. I
Punks.
cannot do much. But you could visit the college. I'm sure they could help you.
Okay, where's the college?
The east of town.
East of town.
Okay. Can I say?
I think we have to go through the keep though.
Yeah, isn't that was like
It's in the keep.
Okay, good to know.
Thanks.
Alright, bye.
You can go if you want. I guess you could also stay if you bought a room. I don't know.
Well, no, I should better be getting back. But thank you, I guess.
Thank you.
Right.
Lila, right?
Yeah.
He's a
Lila
25-year-old dude.
I'm 21, alright.
Oh, yeah.
Lila.
My bad.
Lila Seek. In your names. It's the third time you guys have introduced yourself this game session.
Damien.
I'm like Silverleaf.
Nice to meet you both. It's late. I'll be going.
Okay, bye.
All right. Bye. Have a good night.
Okay, bye.
And she.
Okay. Close the door. There's no way she was looking for the book,
No
right?
way.
There's no way she was scouting ahead, right?
I don't think so. I still have the book on me. They still have the book.
Yes, you do.
Okay. So maybe that was just a very weird coincidence. It has nothing to do with the people looking for the book.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to bed now.
Yeah, I guess we'll just go back to sleep.
Okay. If anyone shows up for the book, knock on my door, and I'll be right over.
I think I'll scream, but sure.
That works too. Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
All right. So as you two head to bed, the rest of you get a good night's sleep.
Oh, thank you, God.
You can only take a long rest.
Cool.
Hit points and spells.
I don't have anything to
It's
restore.
just these two.
It's just me.
And as you all
3 health to restore.
I used some spells once when we first got to this area.
as you all come to consciousness in the battered down cots of the Shivering Ent. That's where we'll pick up next session.
Damn.
Oh.
I know. I wish we could play forever and always.
Me too.
But unfortunately, no. We'll pick up here next time. It'll be great. Thank you guys so much for playing. Level 3? No.
Oh, yeah, that would be
I'm
nice.
so happy with
Not
that.
yet.
Yeah.
No, thank you guys so much for playing. And thank you, the viewer, for watching. It's been such a pleasure. Pleasure. Such a pleasure.
Pleasure.
We do have unfortunate news, but inevitable. The wonderful and talented and lovely Miss Katie Meir. This is her last session in person, at least for the time being. Which is fine. You can like FaceTime in. We can call in. It'll still be good. Kasha will still be with us.
Yay.
In our hearts.
We never see Cash.
No, we never Kasha never comes back. But yeah, so for at least a few sessions, she will be remote, which is sad, but
Eventually we all will.
but eventually we will all be remote because we are college students.
That's
In
the
like
whole thing.
5 corners
Yeah,
of the
this is
country.
the point.
Yes. But yeah. So thank you for playing with us. We will miss you in person. But you'll still be there. You'll still be there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week for the next session. If you like this, please leave a like down below and give it, subscribe. We would greatly appreciate it. It greatly helps us out. But yeah, thank you so much. And remember, friends who grit together, stick together.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.